There we go. That's fixed it. That's working. Hey everyone. I might have let my let's turn it down a bit. I might have let my 4-year-old play with my computer settings today. He might have put the Rodecaster on mute and then deleted the source straight off of OBS as well, which was super fucking helpful. If you really want to know something super embarrassing, then what I really did is I went live and thought, no one's fucking talking to me. Why is no one talking to me? And then I realised that I'd had the stream set to private, so I was quite literally sat here talking to myself. So normally I'd solve all those problems by having the pre-stream set up and ready to go. And I thought, nah, fuck that. I'm just going to chat for the sake of it. Just talk about tomorrow and the game that's coming up and the giveaways we've got. So I'm excited for some giveaways. And just try a YouTube-only stream, see if it works. So tonight, there's not really a topic. I've changed the name of the show tonight to just Liam Dempsey Plus, right? But simply, I'm here just to chat bollocks to you guys. So welcome everyone who's coming into the YouTube chat. Welcome Tom, Jedi, Andrew, Ginger Steve, Rob, Govesa, Webb, Bolt Rifles, Alex, Titius, love that name. And welcome everyone who's coming to join us and watch this bollocks for me drinking beer just because my wife's abandoned me because she's got friends round. No matter how much I told her that she doesn't really have friends, she's got friends round. So you can probably see in the background there's a little plastic tub full of demons. That's my whole brand new corn demon army that's ready to go for tomorrow. How hard are you going to spank Val, or are you going to face a wall of tanks? I don't know if you've seen his list. So he's been posting his list in his Discord channel and talking to his his Discord about the game tomorrow because I think he thinks that I've skiffed him. So I showed him my list like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago. I got an army painted up specifically just for this game against Valrak tomorrow. So I quite literally went to a commission painter who originally did the Eternal Slaughter for me. If you don't know who the Eternal Slaughter are, that's my custom World Eaters warband. So I went to them. I went to James from Blazing Brush Studio and said, "Look, I want to run a different army against Valrak, and I'm conscious that I need the whole army painted in 2 weeks." So 2 weeks ago, this Monday just gone, I sent 2,000 points of Corn Demons to Blazing Brush Studio. And James is a fucking hero, and he turned it down. He turned it round in 2 weeks. It came back to me on Tuesday this last week, turned up. I unpacked it today, and it is fucking glorious. I'll grab some models later and show you, but it is amazing. Anyway, knowing that this was back in time, I then sent it to Valrak. I said, here's my list. This is what I'm running, right? Just thinking, I give him a heads up. I know he doesn't play tons of 40k, and I play a lot of 40k. I know he doesn't play at a particularly high level, and I play... I've been playing a lot of competitive stuff lately with the guys at Vanguard Tactics. So I sent him my list, and he started fucking tailoring immediately. Like no hesitation, he tailored straight away. He put the Astraeus in the list immediately just because he knew it would take down the Bloodthirsters, because I've got Scarbrand and I've got a Bloodthirster. Anyway, he subsequently wound it back a bit, but he's still running 4 Repulsors, okay, and a Gladiator of some sort, and then some troops and a what's it called, Tech Marine. So I think he stung himself a little bit right there. Right? I don't think he's done himself any massive favours. So I genuinely randomly picked a mission. But when you know what the mission is, and the thing is, I need to know the mission in advance. The reason why I need to know the mission in advance is because I have to prep it for the stream. I'll show you guys. Actually, I don't think I can because on my laptop. I'd show you guys what I do, but you have to prep things like I have a mission overlay. I wonder if I can I get it up? Wait. I don't know if I can show you. Let's see if I can find what I've done. Potentially I can show you like the mission overlay. So for example, Vital Intelligence, this is the one. So let's see if this might... Oh, it's not working. Computer's having a shit fit. Okay, I can't show you. So I have to prep. You have to see it tomorrow, right? I have to prep the overlay so that when we talk about the mission, we put the mission up on the screen, and I need to know that information. So I went random, picked a mission, and Vital Intelligence came out. I don't know if I'm happy about Vital Intelligence because it's a hold 2, hold 3 mission, and hold 2, hold 3 missions in 40k are typically difficult. But he has 2 troops choices, which is I hadn't seen his list when I picked the mission. I picked the mission yesterday, and I think he sent me a picture of his list today. I thought I was still going to see the Strayus. So it's a hold 2, hold 3 mission. And the other bonus about vital intelligence, if you know what vital intelligence is, it's sort of diagonal deployments, and there's 4 objectives down the center of the board. And so he needs to come in the middle if he's going to hold objectives. And I'm Khorne Demons. I want him coming towards me. Having said that, I've got a ton of toughness 3, 5 up invulnerable save bloodletters, and he's got a shit ton of firepower because he's running 4 repulsors. So I don't actually think it's that. Like, his Discord have been giving him, this is going to be a whitewash, you're in the shit. I don't think it's going to be that bad. I don't think he's going to have that much of a problem. Killing models for him won't be that difficult, I don't think, because Khorne Demons, they do fall over pretty quickly. I've also never run this book before. I've never run this army before. Like I said, turn up on Tuesday. It's the first time I've had pure demons. So I'm interested to see what happens, quite frankly, but I still think, having never played the army before, I'll probably know it better than he knows his own army. Roman Wargamer says, what happened to rule of 3, 4 repulsors? So he's running 2 repulsor executioners and 2 standard repulsors. So that gets around the rule of 3 because they're 2 different data sheets. The executioner is a different data sheet to the standard repulsor. And then he's running a gladiator. I think he's running the one with the twin like assault cannon things or whatever. So tons of shots. Excited though to see what he does. Excited to watch him try and play, which will be amazing. Big Red Bear, he can't hold ground and he can't afford to push. Yeah, I think, thanks for the super chat to start with, you absolute legend, $2 Canadian. This doesn't seem to be doing anything. So my little links, my YouTube alerts don't seem to be coming up. I've recently made some changes to the stream because I typically used to push to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And so at the moment I'm just pushing, oh here it comes. At the moment I'm just pushing to YouTube. Because I think that it makes sense for me as a channel to start focusing on a single platform and pushing a single platform rather than pushing multiple. The other thing is, as an affiliate for Twitch and as a having signed up to the YouTube Partner Program, if I push both platforms, I can get in trouble. It's highly unlikely at my size, but it's possible, and I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to go full time with this soon, so I need to be sensible. So thank you so much for the super chat. You're kind of right. So he can't hold ground. He hasn't got the footprint. And this is what makes me laugh. I sent him my list well in advance. And he did. I mean, he originally sent me a list back that had like 30 or 40 intercessors, all with assault bolters. I was like, cool, bring whatever you want. Oh, I'll bring the Astraeus. Okay. He went, oh, I can't bring that. It's too dirty. I was like, bring whatever you want. If you want to bring your Astraeus, bring your Astraeus. If you want to bring 30 intercessors, I'll play fucking anything. I don't care. Bring what you want. And I fear that he might blame his loss on things like his list building or whatever before he even gets going. So, hey, we'll see. He's already getting the excuses in though. Although he did say on stream middle of the week, I think it was Tuesday or Thursday, can't remember. But he did say on stream that it wasn't a practice game. This was a genuine game. So it'll be interesting to see if it'll be interesting to see what he says if he gets his pants pulled down. But let's not forget, he could beat me. I'm running an 8th edition Demons Codex. I don't have any real range firepower apart from a couple of skull cannons, which, like I said, I'll grab the bits in a minute. 2 weeks this army got turned around, with the exception of a single Bloodthirster. James basically painted the whole army in 2 weeks, and what he's painted me, right, get this, 2 weeks for a commission painter, what he's painted me is 60 Bloodletters, 2 skull cannons, 6 Blood Crushers, 10 Flesh Hounds, a Skull Master, which is like the Blood Crusher Herald, Karanak, Skull Taker, Scarbrand. I mean, that's going some. I don't think I've missed anything out. That's going something though, right? In 2 weeks. How much input have you received from Vanguard Tactics? I've received 0 input from Vanguard Tactics whatsoever. So I think Steve told me to switch back to Necrons because I've been playing a lot of Necrons lately. I've not done that. I want to run the Demons. It's their what's it called? It's their debut on YouTube. James has paid them for me. I'm going to give him the satisfaction of seeing them on YouTube against Valrak as well. John Drago, $4.99 super chat, absolute legend. Thank you so much for the support. What are the armies which will be facing off? I just got here. Good luck, Liam. So I'm running pure Khorne Demons versus Valrak and his Imperial Fists. He's got tank spam. I've got bloodletter spam, kind of. I mean, I've got 3 units of 10 and 1 unit of 25. So it's not like I'm running 2 blobs of 30. The 25 unit does have the Banner of Blood in there. So, you know, there is that, I guess. Tom Helveticus beer money. Legend, thank you very much. What a hero, £10. Fucking superstars, you lot, super chatting. I shouldn't say this, I nearly quit work the other day. I was just so fed up. If I could have afforded to, I'd have just walked away because I was just done with it at that point earlier this week. Had a real low, and I don't know if the guys at Vanguard Tax will probably tell you, I turned up on Tuesday in a real shit place, right? And I wasn't happy. But luckily, the end of the week is finished stronger. Had today off. Been building models because I couldn't be bothered to paint today. So I've got a load of Necron stuff that's half paint on my desk. Couldn't be bothered with that. So I built models for a different army altogether because fuck it. I wanted to just enjoy my hobby for the day. So I've been building more Chaos because I'm just enjoying playing Chaos at the moment. What we did at VT, actually, this is interesting. So this Tuesday on Vanguard Tactics at 7 p.m, I'm playing on the Vanguard Tactics stream for the first time, something I've not done before. And what we've done with the team, so there's me, there's Jake, you probably all know Jake from VT, there's Steve, obviously, and then there's Eddie. We've split most of the 40k armies and factions between us, and we've all taken factions that we're going to sort of focus on and focus with and play with most on the streams for VT on Tuesdays. So one that gives you 4 different people to play or to watch playing on stream rather than just Steve versus Jake the whole time. And secondly, it gives us a variety of armies, but it gives us the opportunity to focus on armies as well, which is really important, right? Because it means we can get to know them really well. And I got super lucky. So I got Chaos Space Marines. I got my Wild Eaters army. That suits me. Got Demons. Fresh Demon army. I've got Death Guard. I've got a Death Guard army. It's just not painted. I've got, what else have I got? Imperial Knights and Imperial Guard. I'm super happy with that selection. Oh, and Necrons, clearly, as well. I'm super happy with that selection of armies. Like, that's everything. There's nothing there that I didn't want to play. So I'm super happy with that. That's amazing. All right, Big Red Bear. Varak would struggle to overrun any opponent with more than 2 troops choices. He just doesn't have the footprint on the table and he needs to close with you. Not only does he not have the footprint, but he doesn't know how to play the fucking game. So he's already told me, right, on WhatsApp, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to try and kill shit. Brilliant, okay. But it'll be a laugh. Like, the thing is with the stream tomorrow, the thing is with my streams in future on YouTube, so this is the start of something. I'm not going to be able to stream every Saturday with a guest like Valrak, don't get me wrong, but this is me launching battle reports I'll relaunching battle reports on YouTube. So historically I did battle reports in the same format as Winters. Don't really enjoy presenting them that much, and what I like the most at the moment is this, chatting to you guys, which is why I'm quite happy to just jump in and chat bollocks, because this is the bit that's my most favourite. It's got nothing to do with the super chats, nothing to do with them at all. But this is the bit that I love the most. It's the banter, it's the jokes, it's the laughs. So, to be fair, Sam and I are just looking to have fun tomorrow, chat to you guys, engage with the chat whilst we throw some dice and play 40k. And if it's over in 3 turns, which it won't be. But if it's over in 3 turns, it's over in 3 turns. Otherwise, we're just here to have fun. So I'm not going to be playing hyper janky or hyper competitive. I'm not going to be towing on objectives and spreading units out. I'm going to go and try and kick his ass with my Corn Demons, and he's going to try and kick me back with his Imperial Fists. I think it'll be loads of fun. I think it'll be highly enjoyable. Jedi says it's good seeing you back. Go back to the Chaos roots. I've made so much Death Guard. Oh, do you know what I've got a new love for, Jedi? I've got a new love for... Where is it? Hang on. I've got a new love for these beasts. Are you ready? I've got a love for these things. Flesh Mower Plague Drones. Did you know there's a single command point stratagem in the Death Guard Codex that allows a fetid bloat drone to heroically intervene 6 inches? That's amazing. I play tested it on Wednesday against Brom. Massive thanks to Big Red Bear for the $2 super chat. 3 turns, that's generous. It is, yeah, absolutely. But I'm trying to sell the stream tomorrow. I'm trying to make people want to come and watch it. So, but yeah, Flesh Mower Drones. 6-inch heroic intervention for a single command point, right? And it can move 6 inches. And it gets 12 attacks at strength 7, AP -2, 2 damage. And whilst it's in engagement range with you, you're also -1 toughness. Rerolling 1s for being a plague weapon to wound. That's amazing, right? That's really good. So I built 3 of them. Just because why not? Crypt Show. Liam, when he loses, please plant down an Ultramarine flag. I like the concept. I can't do Ultramarines, I'm afraid. John Drago, very cool. Can't wait to watch. Much support. But thanks very much. Looking forward to having you there. Looking forward to everyone who's going to turn up in the stream. And I said to Sam, and I genuinely meant this yesterday, not yesterday, this morning. I said to him, if I get 1 viewer and 0 super chats, I couldn't give a shit. I'm just there to have fun. That's all I care about. So come and to join us. We've got giveaways, though. We do have giveaways. In the first battle round, we're giving away a £30 voucher. Second battle round, £30 voucher. Third battle round, £30 voucher. Fourth battle round, we're going to give away a 3-month access to the Vanguard Tactics Academy, which I think is normally about $135 for 3 months. Giving it away. 3 months on the VT Academy. Thanks to Steve for that one. I've helped out giveaways in the past, so you want to chuck something back at me. What a legend. And then at the end of the game, anybody who super chatted throughout the battle, anybody who super chatted, whether it's $1 or $100, will be entered into the chance to win Hexfire. Element going to ship out Hexfire for us. And depending on how many, I mean, I'm just going to get Steve to scroll up and down, and then we'll say stop, and he'll pick a super chat. So depending on how many times you super chat, depends on how many entries you get, basically, as well. So. Like I said, £1 will get you an entry and you could win Hexfire. So it doesn't have to be high. It's not like minimum £5, none of that nonsense. It's just super chat and there it is. I see it's Liam Dempsey plus sleeves. Yeah, I just thought I'd take the piss out of Warhammer Plus for a bit. Some exciting news about Warhammer Plus, which I can't talk about. But I can tomorrow, but I can't because I'm streaming. So I shouldn't probably even have said this. They won't see this. It's not staying on the page. So what I've also decided I'm going to do is start doing more of these when I've got a free evening. Not a lot to do, which is fucking rare at the moment. When it does happen, so my wife's got a friend over this evening. They're drinking tea and putting the world to rights. So I thought, I'll just copy Valrat. I'll just stick the stream on and off we go. Right. So that's what I'm doing. Jedi excited for Super Chat Saturday. I'm looking forward to tomorrow so much. I can't wait for it. It's going to be great fun, I think, as long as we don't have technical issues. Because if I have technical issues right at the start, it doesn't matter whether it's the VT internet, whether it's my stream setup or whatever, I'm just not going to live that down all game, am I? Let's be fair. I really need to actually have a look at Vanguard. Vanguard are amazing, right? So, is it just dropped out? Oh, it's apparently now it's reconnected. Right, okay. It's fixed itself. That's because I said technical issues. OBS shut itself. Brilliant. Okay. So the Vanguard Tactics team, they are hyper competitive, but they don't come across as those guys. They're just really chill, and they just have a laugh. They play with a more competitive mindset, but that doesn't come across. And they're massive on sportsmanship. And I had some bad experiences in competitive play years ago, which is why I came away from it. And since I've got to know the team at Vanguard Tactics, specifically Steve, and his attitude towards sportsmanship and fair play, I'm all over it now. I'm really enjoying it. I did an event with them, played 5 games against 5 incredible opponents and had fun all 5 games. There's just nothing not to love about them. They're amazing. So check them out. Go and look at VT. They do live streaming battle reports every single Tuesday for 40k. Steve puts lots of little videos on there as well. They're starting to stream Kill Team, which is good fun. So yeah, loads. Are you allowed to drink while live streaming? Have no idea. Sleepy Jake, they are mean. Who's mean? Vanguard Tactics are mean, are they? Yeah. Big Red Bear says he tries to find excuses for any defeat. This will play out like his recent TTS games. He just doesn't hold objectives and weights his placement on the table wrong. So I'm also going to help him a bit, right? I don't want him to get his pants pulled down publicly. Well, I do a little bit, but I can't say that. Oh, they are mean. It's referred to bloke drones. Clearly, I hate bloke drones. One of the people I play versus regularly always uses them, and they explode from mortal wounds. They're horrifying. I've got 3. Should we talk about Death? I'll talk about my Death Guard list in a minute. Big Red Bear, filming Valrak's epic defeat will be enough. Exactly, I can't wait for that. Hope you beat Valrak tomorrow. Thank you, Lehman Russ, legend. What team does Valrak support again, football-wise? Yeah, he's a Manchester City fan. Not that I really know football all that well. Or to you, American soccer. Not really a big football. I'm more of a rugby man, which is like American football, but for men. Valrak list is a technical issue, that's true, but I can't comment because my OBS disconnected halfway through. I mean, now it tells me that the connection is fantastic, which is what I'm used to. Ross Drummond joined the channel. You fucking hero. That's 45 channel members. If you want to join the channel, there's a little button in the video description below. And then if you go and find the community side, you can join a little Discord. It's not very busy at the moment. I don't know what else I can offer you guys that doesn't destroy my time right now. I am looking at maybe I can do a private stream a month or something. I don't know. I don't know what you guys want. What do you want from me? You tell me what you want, and if I can do it, I'll do it. But I don't know what else you want from me. F in the chat for the technical failure. Yeah, okay. Comic timing. Yeah, it was on purpose. It was definitely on purpose. Let him flail. I could let him flail, couldn't I? No, man, show no mercy. Okay, cool. So what we're saying is fucking destroy Valrak on stream in one turn. Is that what we're saying? No, I can't do that. What rugby team do you support? Typically Bath Rugby, but the nearest to me is Harlequins. To be honest with you, I live in Southampton in the UK, so South Coast, sort of central. I don't really have a local rugby team to support, and I'm always a fan of follow your local. So I will watch anything that's rugby. Clearly I follow England, but I will watch anything that's rugby. So I have typically followed Bath's results and been a Bath fan and had Bath rugby shirts, but I will also quite happily go up to the Stoop and watch Twickenham. I just love rugby. It's just amazing. Like football, but for men. Yeah, well, it is, isn't it? They don't need pads and helmets and shit. Hello from New Mexico, USA. Legend. Where are you all from tonight? Everyone tell me where you're from. Because sometimes I can't quite grasp how much reach I have even as a tiny little channel. We hit 14k today as well. Is that still the case? Are we still at 14k? Let's have a quick look. I'm sure we hit 14k today, which is... it's taken me ages, right? Because I've gone off the boil, on the boil. We're exactly 14,000 subs right now. Exactly 14,000. And 45 members out of those 14,000. So those 45 are clearly heroes. I think we'll call like the first 100 people will be founding members or something. Everyone's saying, yes, I should absolutely smash him to bits. Okay, we'll do that then. That's not a problem. Supporting you is enough for me, mate. Thanks, Ross. You absolute hero. You guys are phenomenal. Always humbled. Always humbled. Alpha strike. I don't think I can alpha strike because I have to deep strike in turn 2, but you know. You should look in general chat on Valrak Discord. Why? Shall we put the Discord on? Let's click my little Discord button and load up Discord. I can show you all Valrak's Discord. Is it going to load? Oh, it has loaded. Or it is loading. I'm even one of his mods and I'm on board. Big Red Bear's a legend. I was talking with him earlier. Why has it logged me out of fucking Discord? Honestly. Do you know what? I both love and hate tech at the same time because it's all it ever does is cause you problems. Ask you to do shit that you don't want to do at the right time that you don't want to do it. Where's my QR code scan thing on the app? Let's do that. Oh, it should get me straight in. Yes, log me in. Right, Valrak General. Where's Valrak General? Valrak. General chat. General voice chat or general chat? Someone is confident they're going to win. I don't know if you see the thumbnail. I'm so happy with the thumbnail. General chat. Oh, I don't. It's just links. He's going to get thrashed anyway, I think. I like to say he's going to get thrashed. He might not get thrashed. You should look in general chat about Kansas, USA. Kansas, legend Gavesa. I think that's how you say it. Webb, Kansas, USA. What position did you play at rugby? I typically played either number 8 or second row. 4, 5 or 8 was my positions. I preferred 8. I tended to get picked for second row. Specifically when I played rugby in the forces as well, that was second row because we had a good 8. So that's what I had to do. That's what I had to play. Big Red Bears, Canada. Edward Kirkby is London. John Drago's Florida. Alberta, Canada. Wait, did Liam just say I'm American? Did I? I don't know. UK, big Quins fan. Quins, mate, have a go at Joe Marler's best. Costa Rica. Jesus, fuck. Costa Rica, look at that. Ernesto A. Jimenez, Costa Rica, legend. Welcome, thank you. Let's put OBS on just so I can see if it drops out again. Who else have we got here? Did you see the 40k core book I tagged you in on Insta? I don't know. I might have done. UK Suffolk. I used to be based in Suffolk. Whereabouts in Suffolk? I was based at an Air Force base called Watersham, in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yorkshire. Oh dear. Birmingham. Joe Marler is the best. I did something special. The thumbnail is savage. Do you like the thumbnail? Scroll to the bottom. Is this standard general chat? I don't know what I'm looking at. General voice chat. I don't know. That thumbnail is savage. I tried to advise him to have a list that at least be somewhat competent, not even a power bill. But right, I'm not being funny, right? You've seen his collection. You've seen Sam's collection. He's got tons of 40k. He's got loads of whatever it is. By the way, ads that you're trying to show me. Can you just tag me in it so that I can know exactly what it is you're trying to show me? He's got tons of 40k. He's got tons of intercessors. He's got tons of tanks. He's got loads of. He's got enough to make a semi-decent list. And I'm running demons from 8th edition. They're not even super powerful. So I don't fully understand how he has managed to fuck it so badly. Like, he just hasn't tried to build a list that can do anything, which I kind of respect. Like, he's bringing what he wants. I guess that's the right thing to do. Scotland from Ross, legend. Wales from Frost 38, the better rugby team. We're not talking about English rugby lately, okay? Because it's not been great lately, is it? English rugby. It's been a bit poor, but I mean, they still, to be fair, outperform the English football team every time. So we're not going to worry about that too much. Exeter Chiefs, Denmark, Texas, amazing. Italy. There's people from everywhere. Love it. Love you lot. Sussex. Bury St Edmunds. I know Bury St Edmunds. I got married in Stowmarket. So a lot of you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I got married in Stowmarket because I was based at Wothersham in Ipswich. And I lived in Hadley. The land of Spuds, Idaho. Brilliant. He's no-braining it with tanks. He's not no-braining here. He's just going to lose. Corn Demons, they have like one thing. Yeah. Careful, Liam. He's already talking about a completely different list. I've put it in the description. I've put the list in the description. How can he change his list when I've put it in the description? Because I asked him. About it. I even spoke to him. That is fucking amazing. I need to show you lot that because that's incredible. If you are not in Valrak's Discord, you won't see this. So I think if I press this button, it should transition. And I know it killed my audio. I know it did because my little ones destroyed my audio before. So I just wanted to show you the picture quickly and I just stay silent for a minute before I then come back. It doubled up the audio. So now, what the fuck is OBS doing today? It's all over the place. That's an amazing meme, by the way. I approve of that meme. That is incredible. Well done. Did you not see the fucking chat's going off now? This is amazing. Let's start a poll on the match tomorrow. What odds can we give to Sam? I don't. That's not. See, I'm bigging it right. I will state now. I've been bigging it up and I've been giving him abuse because I know 40k better than him. There's a strong possibility he'll pull the win off and I won't fucking live it down. Yeah, I don't know what's going. So. Do you guys know I can't show you OBS without showing you Inception, right? So it's going to be hard. But OBS has a number of sources that you have. Input sources for audio, input sources for video. For some reason, when I went live tonight, my mic audio input source just fucking disappeared. Don't know why. So a lot of you won't have seen it because it was right at the start, but it just wasn't there. So I had to add it in quickly, add a fresh audio source because I've got a Rodecaster Pro, which is a deck that I plug all my mic stuff into and I can have multiple mics on whatever. So it just disappeared. I don't know why. So I knew when I switched to screen share, it was also going to stop my audio because it wasn't on the first source because my little one's been pressing buttons. But then when I came back to my main screen, for some reason, both audio sources were back on again. So it had duplicates because I had to... I don't know. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter. It's not a problem. It's hurt all your ears. I'm sorry. Super chat for tech support. Winchester, up the road from me, son of Russ. Virginia, USA. Brilliant. Double audio attack. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not that sorry. Big Red Bear knows OBS. It's an amazing tool, but sometimes it just does weird shit, and I don't know why it does it. And I don't understand why. If I delete this now, is it going to get rid of my audio? Boom. Boom. Mic's still there. So why has it done that? I don't know why it's done that, but we fixed it. Do you think if I move to my screen share now, it's going to destroy my audio again? Who knows? Just call your army the Red Devils to trigger him. Yes! Let's do that. Make him use your dice though. Hush Micro's been running. Yeah, well, he needs some help. Okay. 10-1 for Sam to lose, and if he wins, Liam has to do a naked mile. You don't have to pay for that. I'll just do that anyway. Liam, are you doing Wales on the 20th of November? Monkeys asked me to go to Wales on the 20th of November. This is our biggest ever DZ event so far. So maybe I want to, but I'm also at No Retreat Legends in November. So I need to be careful how much time I spend away from the family. OBS messes every stream issue up at least once. I'm glad it's not just me. Right, wait there, people. I'm not going to go far. You'll still see me. This is my box of amazing. So this is the work that James from Blazing Brush Studios has done for me recently. Right. So 2 weeks he had this stuff for, and I had only built half of it. And look at stuff like, oh, face. Look at that. Scarbrand. What else can we show you? He's done Skull Taker. I have to be careful. I've got the whole thing balanced on my lap, and I don't want to let it go and smash the whole army up right before I take it for its debut. Skull Taker, yeah. We've got, super chat from Big Red Bear, 10 Canadian dollars, you legend. Valrak's traditionally hugged corners. I know he didn't when he went on Hearthstone Wargaming and he won with Intercessor spam in 8. He's either going to overcommit or he's going to hide and shoot. Neither work. Well, I think either way, it's relatively safe to say that he's pretty fucked tomorrow if he does that. But because you've got to play the mission in 9th, right? Look at this. This is a custom Kit Bash Skullmaster. Come on, camera. Struggling with the focus a little bit. Look at the blades that he's done. So these are cool, right? And the best part, and then he broke a blade. And the best part is the custom banners that he's made for me. So look at this stuff. Custom printed banners. What a legend. Absolute hero. Like I said, turn the whole army around in 2 weeks. But I wanted to show you guys, because you probably won't see it in amazing glory tomorrow on the stream, because of the nature of live stream games. You don't tend to see tons of detail on the army, but they're glorious, and you're going to see them more on YouTube and DZ in the near future. Brom and I are getting ready to do probably live stream campaigns on Wednesday, so we're going to probably typically look at Crusades, start small, build it up. And again, the idea isn't to show you tons of tactics or be super competitive on streams. It's to hang out with you guys and have a laugh whilst playing Crusade, because I think this could be a nice way of showcasing Crusade, talking through what's going on, build narrative for armies, etc. So we're going to be doing that soon. I might start off with Necrons. I don't know. My armies don't have tons of codexes right now, so we'll see. But I'm excited about doing Crusade content on YouTube live stream, which would be amazing. Beautiful flame effects from Christian O'Neill. Yep, those are so cool from Drundrega. They are really, really cool. Valrak needs to be destroyed just for good measure. Got to put custom marines in the face after all. Who the fuck likes Imperial Fists? Right? Who cares about Imperial Fists? Why would you pick, out of all the chapters out there, why would you pick one of the most boring chapters that are just fucking yellow? I don't understand. That is very nice. John Gregor says, wow, absolutely stunning, and your minis look good too. Tom, you're a cutie. I wish I could paint like that. Me too. Well, I wish I could paint like that. I can paint like this. I can actually paint like this. What I can't do is do it in 2 fucking weeks. This would take me like 4 years. So to knock this out in 2 weeks and have it back at me, what a hero. Blazing Brush Studio. Go and find him on Twitch. Not Twitch, Instagram. I'm sure he's got a website as well. What an absolute legend he is for doing this army in 2 weeks. And he did it in 2 weeks because I asked him if he could have it ready for tomorrow's game against Valrak. So Tom from Blazing Brush. Nope, James from Blazing Brush, not Tom. James from Blazing Brush. What a legend! Thank you very much. I like them. I play Bad Means too. So Big Red Bear is big red and berry, but just about the yellow. Clearly. If he made a blood pact with Khorne himself to paint them that quick, possibly. But I mean, who wouldn't want to make a blood pact with Khorne? Khorne's the best god by far. Saying that, I'm a big fan of Nurgle as well. Although I am listening currently to a series of books, Dark Imperium. I don't know if you guys have read or listened to those books, Dark Imperium. I'm sort of half to 2/3 of the way through the second book, which is the Plague War. I don't like the necessarily comedic nature of Nurgle. What do you guys think? Do you like the fact that they're always giggling and farting? I don't like that kind of... I like the evil, rotting, contagious... There's some Flight of the Eisenstein, I think it is, in the Horus Heresy, the fourth book. I really like the way that Nurgle is portrayed in that book. Not so much of a fan of Dark Imperium, which is a shame. There are occasions when it's descriptive, and I like it. I like the description that they're giving to Nurgle and the way that it's sort of decay and rust and corrosion, some of the way they describe some of the scenarios and scenes. Big fan of that. But in terms of when they then start burping and giggling, and I don't like that. That fucking ruins it for me. So, yeah, not a fan. Evening Liam, got the beers in, ready for tomorrow. This is so that I can put up with him tomorrow. I think he's going to be hard work. Is he going to be hard work? Is he going to cause me fucking problem? Am I going to be smashing my head against the wall tomorrow when Sam's here? I think I'm probably going to be struggling. Volta Arbo is happening again. Good. People into self-suffering and custard, I'm guessing. 4 years, 12 different army startups. I've got to run out of startups soon though, right? Because there's only so many armies I can start up. That's Games Workshop, check out more ones. A mate I play with plays Imperial Fists and Sisters. Brilliant to hear. Really fancied having a go at Crusade, but very little content online for inspiration. And that's the thing, right? I don't think we're gonna like super dive into really janky Crusade rules and what's broken and what's not and what's super powerful and what's not. We're just going to play Crusade and enjoy ourselves, find a way to show you guys out on live stream, interact. It'll be cool to have people make suggestions and stuff. I don't know, but Brom and I are 2 of 5 people who are the only UK Crusade playtesting team for Games Workshop as far as I'm aware. So it kind of makes sense as the only playtesting team in the UK to show it off and play Crusade. So I'm super excited about that. Big Red Bear, it's awful what they've done to Nurgle. Yeah, I agree. Roman says, Tzeentch is clearly the superior Chaos God. Nope. Lords of Silence is a great book. Lords of Silence is an incredible book. And there's a little bit of humour in there, but on the whole, it is a good book, yes. Should be just kept to Nurglings, agree. Nurgle should do more Cthulhu-like, agree. Just look at that damn snail. Please don't talk to me about the fucking snail. I didn't even know he had legs. He's always sat at his chair. Do you know why he's always sat at his chair? Here he is, the prick's here as well. The reason why he's always sat at his chair is because he doesn't wear pants, and I think it's probably because he can't find any that fit. Nurgle should be less comedic and the epitome of grimdark. Agree. Exactly that. That's exactly how they should be. Generic edgelord, probably also watch out for your CP so he doesn't steal them. Big raid from Valrak. It's not a big raid because my numbers have gone up by about 2. But thanks anyone and welcome everyone who's joining. Val sends his regards. Val, heard you talk about him. I did. All hell Pert Rack. Brilliant. Legend. Liam has cheated me already. He picked the game. I picked the game yesterday. So I picked the game yesterday. I didn't tell you what the game was because I wanted you to just pick a list. And I gave you the opportunity to pick a list based on what I'd already shown you. Remember I sent you my army list over a week ago. And your army list has changed like twice in the meantime. So to start with, you picked a fucking Astraeus. I went, I'm going to bring the Astraeus. I was like, yeah, cool, bring the Astraeus. And he went, oh, I'm probably going to ruin you with the Astraeus. So I might bring 30 fucking intercessors with assault botters. I was like, yeah, cool, bring that. And then you've changed it again. Don't you blame me because your list shit. Super chat from Chris. I'm going to murder this name. Bucelli? Legend, thank you very much for the super chat. You didn't add a question with it. If you want to, check it in there. You absolutely hero. Don't forget, you can also join the channel. Sam, we're up to 45 channel members. I'll be catching you in no time at all. I picked the mission. I picked the mission after. For my horde, fuck off. I picked the mission after yesterday, and then you sent me a list afterwards, and then I told you what the mission was. If you can't pick a suitable army that plays 9th edition missions, that's your problem. You've got enough models to be able to pick a decent army. Okay? And then, on your fucking Discord, I gave you, in front of your supporters, an opportunity to change your list. Didn't I? Would you like to change the list? And you didn't. Do memberships go that low? Fuck you, Sam. I don't even know why I've got you coming down. I think I'm just trying to shill off your subs, to be honest with you. I don't even know why else I've got you coming down for. You're just an arsehole. I've spent the week jumping on your streams, and you've just abused me all week. So if I pull your fucking pants down tomorrow, it's your own fault. And if I don't, I'm going to go silent on YouTube for about a month. What do you think about the Grey Knights Codex cover? I haven't got it with me. I've given it to Vanguard Tactics Jake to keep hold of, because Vanguard Tactics Jake is incredible with his Grey Knights. I'll have to go look at it on YouTube in a minute. Valrak will bring his Tau Marine. Brilliant. Spying the Fists, how very unnoble of him. Yeah, I know. Valrak already in damage control. Apparently, Sam, they were saying you look at it changing your list. Valrak, you're going to field a pile of scrap metal. Have you guys seen the thumbnail? The thumbnail is almost like the after photos. I've already got hold of them. Adam with the super chat, you fucking legend. Thank you so much for the support. It means the world. Valrak is doing a great job being as petty as Perturabo. The quiz was right, Valrak. You are an Iron Warrior at heart. Didn't the quiz show him to be a space wolf? I fucking genuinely lolled when it came up with Space Wolf after that quiz. I thought that was brilliant. Someone is panicking. I think he probably is. Someone said they felt orcs brought too much comedic content to the setting. I am the same. I agree with that. Like, I like the Beast Arises type evil, brutish orc. That's my favourite. So I'm a fan of that. I don't like comedic in the 40k universe. I like grim, dark, and evil. Yeah, I got Rogel literally right now, but he just goes, what pleases his father the most, and ends with Perturabo. If you pull his pants down, you won't be impressed. No, you're right, I won't be. I won't be impressed. My pants may be pulled down, nothing will be as embarrassing as that man bum. Do you know what I've learned about people that comment on my hair over the course of the last sort of month or so? Is it's just pure fucking jealousy. I saw that haircut that you were sporting on your stream tonight. You're not really in a position to comment, Sam, to be quite frank. I'm just saying. The way you've had your haircut makes your face look rounder. Imperial Fists have always wanted to be any other chapter but themselves. True. He took another one and got Valrak. Brilliant. Just wanted to get your opinion on whether or not you thought orcs are too stupid and silly. I think they're better. I think they're better than they used to be. So some of the older codexes, I think like the 4th and 5th edition codexes, there was some super comedic stuff in there that I just wasn't a fan of. And there was some randomness that a lot of people said were fun to play orcs because of the randomness, and I didn't like it. Some stupid things that happened. I think that they're a lot more evil now. I think orcs in the new 9th edition codex are a lot more frightening than they used to be. So I think it's got better. But yeah, it's not. It's got better, but they're not perfect. Squigs are like, I guess, Nurglings on the models and stuff, and I'm not like, I tend to leave a lot of the little Nurglings off, just I don't want to have them on the models. I don't want that little comedic smiley face. It annoys me that I can't easily remove the one from Typhus, for example. I prefer a mix between the two. I don't like the unironically comedic orcs. Orcs are both grimdark and comedic. High and tight. Bloodthirster and Lord of Skulls on the list. No, just a Bloodthirster. I've got a Bloodthirster of Insensate Rage. And then this guy's coming for you, Sam. We've shown him off already. This guy's coming for you. This one right here. Big old Scarbrand. Big old Scarbrand is coming for you. I bet you're sick of hearing about Imperial Fists at this point. Yeah. A little part of me... I don't know if I should say this next piece or not. A little tiny part of me kind of wants him to win. Simply because if he doesn't, he won't fucking shut up. But then I think if he does, he won't fucking shut up. So either way, I'm screwed. Either way, I'm knackered. I'm just not going to get the end of it, whether he wins or loses. So in which case, it makes sense just to do everything I can to completely crush him in a couple of turns. Because at least, even if I don't hear the end of it, and how I cheated and it was tailored and etc., then I would have had the satisfaction of pounding him into the ground. So, right, I guess that makes sense, right? Roman Wargaming says, lol, round rack. Yep, brilliant. It's always dude who balding that makes fun of man buns. Dudes who are balding that make fun of man buns. Exactly that, right? He just doesn't know what trend is. I can't believe I said that. Actually, I'll take that back. I also don't know what trend means. Valrak, you're lucky you're not going to Southampton because I only live down the road and I would have shrink wrapped your car. This is my first time watching a stream from you, and I think both you, your hair and beard are all powerful. If I were a guy, I'd be hella jealous. From Astronomican, Valrak. Jealous of the beard and hair. Fucking back down. After he got pert like 4 times in a row, he kind of started to fix the questions and fish for the result he wanted. Yeah, I can believe. He did a quiz. He scored like 50% of the quiz, and then he retook the quiz and scored 100% of the quiz. And when he got 50%, it shows you the it shows you the right answer. So he fucking cheated. It's not as comedic when you're on the receiving end of a crumping. True. They are also far more boring to play. I don't know. I think the new Orc book still got a ton of it's got a ton of options to it, right? There's still a ton of mortal wound output. There's a lot of fighting. War bosses have got better and more frightening. I think it's still pretty good. Mark Jackson, are you guys streaming this game? If so, on what channel? Yes, it will be on this channel. And it's tomorrow, and its stream's already set up, so you can already set yourself a reminder. It's tomorrow, and it is at 1300 UK time, 1 PM UK time. Welcome to the channel, Grimgar, you absolute legend. 46 members. 46 members, yay! So thank you so much for joining the channel. Don't forget to go into the community section of YouTube, find the link to the Discord server, and come and join us in Discord. You legend, thank you very much. And then Brighthammer for a £10 super chat, absolute legend. What is the forfeit for when Valrak loses tomorrow? He has to build a squad of Iron Warriors, paint some Tau Firers as his Imperial Fists. You can use his new chapter master as a Bloodthirster base. Okay, chat. I will... Sam, are you still there? Valrak, tell me if you're there. I've got a proposal. But I need your agreement before we go for it, because I can't in good conscience take people's money off of them for super chats if you don't agree to a forfeit. I think we need to have a forfeit of some sort in place for losing that's reasonable. Either I paint an Imperial Fist, which sounds like the worst thing in the world, or you paint a corn demon of some kind. I don't know. It'd be interesting. I think we have to paint, one of us has to paint a model for the other. Would be good fun. I like that. That'd be interesting. VT Jake, welcome to Jake from Vanguard Tactics. He'll be on the deck tomorrow. So Jake and Steve from Vanguard Tactics are running the deck for us on the stream. Absolute legends. So make sure you drop in and say hello to those guys as well. If you beat Val, guarantee Quipster will want to challenge you with his fists. He's got to finish fucking painting them properly first. Not just using saturation boosts on Instagram. He got more Xenos questions right than Imperium ones. Doesn't surprise me. He has to wear a Man United shirt on stream. I don't think, if you super chatted to him £100,000, I don't think he'd do that, to be quite honest with you, Jake. I don't think that's going to happen. Dawn's Apothecary Handle suggests I should be back in Valrak, but DCTV for life, so go Liam. Legend, thank you very much, Dawn's Apothecary. If you don't know what DCTV is, ! DCTV in the chat. And you can come and join us in Deployment Zone. Tons of content in Deployment Zone. Yes, Valrak and Bats. Do us all a favour and accidentally spill some lead belch on his Valrak model. I would love to do that. But I don't think I could do it to him. He likes corn demons. He did say if he ever did a Chaos Army, he'd do Wild Eaters. Which would be interesting, right? VT Kylo, legend, for joining us. Another one of the Vanguard Tactics team. Welcome to the stream. Piqued my interest, Patrick Daly. What have I missed from you? Have you said something else further up? Liam told me to tell you, Valrak, it's not a man bun, it's a top knot. Samurai's word. It's true. It's the true. A game of eyebrows. We could eyebrows it. No, I shouldn't eyebrows it, because if I lose, I will look stupid. I've got customer meetings coming up, and I can't look that stupid in customer meetings, senior customer meetings as well. So, if he loses, he has to paint your Gaz. I've got to paint that. Instagram told me that I've got to paint it. Yes, I've got beer on demand in my studio. He is just going to scrum out of the deal. He probably will. This is the downside, right? Is that whatever we decide, he will. And he's not here anymore, so he can't agree. Because I was going to say the largest super chat, not the largest, just any idea super chatted in for a forfeit, I would put to him. But I'm not entirely sure he'll go for it. Valrak Man United shirt live, Liam shaved beard. Whoa, no, come on. Come on, there's some things that are too far, and although maybe wearing a Man United shirt isn't too far, shaving this off, have you seen me without a beard? I've got no chin. That's why I have to grow this. I've got no chin. I've got no chin. When you see Valrak, ask him how he got his herpes. Brilliant. If you don't know the story behind this, Valrak cut his lip. Valrak cut his lip. Dry brush. He cut his lip. And he went on stream, and it just looked like he had herpes. And I'm still not entirely convinced it was, in fact, a cut on his lip. So I think he may have had herpes. And he got abused for days, and deservedly so. Paint a model of the opponent's army with a model of your own army laid on the base dead. I kind of like that idea. That's a cool idea. You already know who I'm rooting for. Thank you, Kylie Legend. I hope you're joining us. Farak knows it's an inside joke about the herpes. He's probably watching Love Island. Don't. He's got such shitty taste in programmes. Honestly. He watches Love Island. He got pissy not too long ago. I think we were doing the Endless Cacophony podcast because he might be missing it. You're better off without the beard. Stop emulating a dwarf. I'm not. Honestly, you need to see it. You need to see it without. It's not. Liam, have you told this lovely lot about our lists? Jake, I did show them this. Jake's been working on a new Grey Knight list, and since Jake's our resident Grey Knight expert, this happy little chappy, since Jake's our resident Grey Knight expert, it's quite a disgusting list, actually. It's quite good. It's quite good. The curse of all bearded men. Yeah, that's why men have beards. If you've got a beard, it's because you don't have a chiseled jawline. That's why people like Steve Box don't need to have a beard, because he's got a chiseled jawline. I don't. I go like eyes, nose, mouth, neck. That's it. I look like fucking Homer Simpson. That's why I don't have this beard. Go big or go home, my friend. Yeah, I know, but I'm not that. I think playing each other's model or painting each other's models would be the best. That sounds like funny. I like that one. I feel like I could get him to agree to it. I feel like I'm going to put that to him. We have all seen you without a beard in the Vizicast video on Valrak stream. Oh yeah, I forgot that you showed that. I had John over here from Vizicast on Sunday last week, and we were talking about content and what have you, and he misses making content but doesn't miss 40k, so I'm trying to drag him back into 40k. And I've almost got him to basically agree to run the streams for my Crusade streams we're going to be doing on Wednesday nights. Maybe we can pull him back into 40k and making content again. Liam, are you related to the guy on Wargamer Online? I don't know if I want to go and look at what that is, because you wrote lol at the end, and that makes it sound like it's a bit of an insult. He's not bringing... Where is it? I've missed that. That's just disappeared. He's not bringing the Imperial Fist helmet, is he? I fucking hope not. We've all seen it without. Terror the Terrible. If Varak loses, he's got to throw his models off the roof. It's not as good as that meme. That meme's the best. I need to see Beardless Liam picture now. You don't need to see it. No one needs to see a Beardless Liam picture. I've probably got one on my desktop. Shall I see if I can find one for you guys? Or do you not want to see that? Let's see if I could... Where's my... I'll tell you what I can do. I can try and find my wedding photo. Where did I put that? Because that's Beardless Liam. But it's probably the only one I'm almost mildly happy for people to see. I know it's on Facebook. But you'd have to be my friend on Facebook to see that. And I'm not sure if I want you all as my friends on Facebook, to be honest with you. Some of you have been a bit mean, so... I've just got a fat neck. Brilliant. I have that too nowadays. The curse of being a father, right? Gavesa Webb, welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming a member. Absolute legends. Just £2 to be a member, and you get access to a Discord server that I'm starting to post more in, but I'm also trying to be more active in the DZTV server as well. So, and it's quite hard at the moment. But full-time 40k, when that finally happens, when we finally get to full-time 40k, you guys will be fucking sick of me. We're nearly there. We are nearly there. I just need a bit of... in fact, In terms of affordability, we're very close to being there. I just need it to be stable now for a while so I can be confident in still being able to feed my children, basically. That's all I care about. As long as I keep the kids happy, that's all I care about. Family first, right? I can't find my wedding photos. This is bad. Maybe I didn't get rid of them, didn't I? I got about 7,000 selfies from my 4-year-old when he picks up my camera phone when I'm not looking. He's also the person who fucked my audio tonight. Thank you, child. I don't know why I'm so desperate to look after them when they don't do me any favours, right? Ah, dear. I bet even in your wedding photo you won't be as well tailored as Valrak's list. Wow. True, though. Absolutely true. I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, there's a picture of him in the hospital bed. That's the one I stole for the thumbnail. He deserves it. I don't even have sympathy for him. He deserves it, quite frankly. I'm going to have to get it up on my phone and just hold it to the camera, aren't I? Because I don't know how else I'm going to find this. It's on Facebook, though. I could probably put Facebook up. I don't know if I want to see. If you guys want to see the behind the scenes on Facebook. It's all pictures of... It's genuinely all pictures of 40k, pretty much. In various states of not being painted. Basically. It's just fucking non-painted 40k from every 7,000 armies that I've started. There's a lot of it. Oh, there's a battle report. I was against Brom. Filmed on my phone. That's tragic. Should we look at Facebook? And butter their feet. Oh, loser eats him ham and pineapple pizza. Come on, people. I've told you that you can't go too far. You can't go. You had to take it past that fucking line, didn't you? And suggest that we eat ham and pineapple on pizza. Who puts pineapple? Pineapple shouldn't be on a savoury food. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Maybe it's in my pictures. Fucking how many selfies of my son is there? That is unreal. Look, right, I'll see if I can show you this, right? This is unreal. Let me move OBS so I can see if the audio fucks up. So you might lose audio because I think he's deleted the audio, but this is how bad it is when my son gets hold of my camera phone. There you go. Oh, the mic stayed this time. That's my iCloud photos reel. Just pictures of him in my lounge. This is what I'm trawling through to try and find pictures from my wedding. Oh, good, look. He's not as adept with the camera as I am, but he's better than some YouTubers. That's my 4-year-old. Look at those little... That's a brilliant photo right there, right? Yeah, so I'm not doing well right now at trying to find the wedding photos. But that's my iCloud. Oh, that's bad, right? There's so many. So many. I'm the same way. I have some facial hair. I look like a boy and I'm 45. Can we swear on stream or will Steve and his eyebrows tell us off? Yes, it's my fucking channel. So he just needs to get a grip. Yes, you can swear on stream. Oh, that was hilarious. The entire stream he got ragged on hard. Yes, children are houseborn. They start so cute and they show their true colours. They do. But, you know, it's cute, right? That's what I'm told. It's cute. Oh, wedding photo. Right, are you lot ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this. Can I zoom it in? Are you ready for this? Do you want to see this? Shall I show you? No one said yes. The pineapple revolution has begun. No, go away. A man of great taste does that. Pineapple on pizza. Stop it. Stop it. Do you want to see this? Oh, yes, let's go. People saying yes. I don't want to show you, but... I made it small. Shall I zoom in? That's me without a beard. No one needs to see that. There you go, you've seen it. And this is why I know, or how I know, that this stream is not staying on YouTube. Oh dear God, keep the beard. Yeah, see, I told you. I told you all. I told you all. The Tor Garadon chin, brilliant. Where's the neck? See? And that was me in the forces. I was relatively helpful then. This is why you should keep the beard. Brilliant. And she still said, yeah. She's actually quite attractive. Well, was. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. You have a chin. I don't have a chin. I made it small. Yeah, I didn't rub it. Chin laden. Oh, fucking hell. Why did I show you like that? This is what happens when I'm in a good mood, you see. I'm still obsessed with this. I still need this to be... I might make this to start on the scene screen. Let me show you quickly. I might make this to start on the scene screen because it's just so good. It's just the best meme ever. I'm just so happy with that meme. It's amazing. It's amazing, that meme. Top marks for the meme. Big fan of that. A youthful crafty. Not a crafty there. Thank you very much. Is that a British uniform? It is a British... Well, it's a set of British number ones. So it's the dress uniform. Look at that baby face. Still better than the shaved Valrak. So there's that. Yeah. Absolutely. Ad says thanks. No, thank you for the meme. That was worth it. That was worth this alone. It was worth doing the stream just to see that meme. Yes, it's beautiful. Me? You talking about me? I'm sure you're talking about me. Or the meme? Me. I'll go for me. You must have had an Afghan beard. Nope. I, unfortunately, was strictly not in the teeth arms. I was Remy, Apache attack helicopter engineer for my tours. 3 tours of Afghanistan. And for all 3, we had to be fully shaven all the time, and it was horrible. Shaving in the desert is just disgusting. Even though I'm a Valrak fan, I want you to crush him so we can have some epic memes on the next stream. I'm thinking about asking him if he wants to do a joint stream on Monday night post-game, but I don't know how I'd make it work because this would probably just fucking fail on me. But it could be a laugh, right? Could be a laugh. Get a ball brush. I've got one for my beard. Life-changing. I've got tons of products from the Beard Struggle, who actually sponsor me. So you can !beard in the chat, and you can link to the Beard Struggle. And if you use that link, then they know you've come from me. Or you have to use a discount code LTDEMS20, 20% off. Just say, did I serve with him? No, he was Royal Engineers. They like build bridges and shit and put up cookhouses. They don't really do much at all. So, Inquisitive Vex says he's so late. You are a bit late, to be honest, but don't worry about it. I'll let you off. I don't know how long I've been going for, actually. How long have we been going for? Where's my little timer that tells me how long I've been going for? An hour already. Fucking hell. Look at that. I just basically said I'd keep going until my missus's friend goes home so I can go to bed and rest up, ready to crush Valrak tomorrow. Crush him. But yeah. Other than that, I was going to sit here tonight being a hobby magpie, so I've got a ton of Necrons in front of me to build, to paint, and sort of a third of the way through being painted to a state where I can use them at an event. So what I decided to do instead is start building a Plague Burst Crawler, because I didn't want to paint Necrons tonight. I'm so fucking bad at switching forces all the time. But I did manage to successfully build 3 fetid bloat drones, 3 Death Shroud Terminators, a foul blight spawn, and some of a Plague Burst Crawler, right? Cool. That's what we should do. Crush him indeed. Oh man, 3 tours. I'd love to ask you how a man like yourself feels these days after the fall of Kabul, but I gently won't, and I will just present you with my deep respect. I have avoided the news. I know people that have suffered out there. So I've avoided the news because I don't want to see what's going on out there at the moment, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to avoid that topic, if that's okay. Here's a question for you, Liam. What do you see being the next Primarch to come out? I don't know. And I also have to be very careful what I say as a playtester, clearly. I don't know. I don't know if I want more Primarchs, if I'm honest. Because I'd like to see once everything's settled, once the dust is settled, in the near future, whenever that might be, I'd like to see Angron and Fulgrim. So we have all four of the main sort of Chaos factions Primarchs. I'd like to see the Lion wake up. I'd like to see Russ return. But I think I would like to have a 4-on-4 balance and then stop there. But I don't know who the fourth Loyalist Primarch would be. What do you guys think? Who do you think would be the other Loyalist? So I think if we get Mortarion, Magnus, Angron, and Fulgrim for Chaos, we've got Gulliman. I reckon the Lion's a guarantee. I reckon the Russ is easy to return because he's in the warp fighting, right? So who's the fourth Loyalist Primarch? I don't know. Jagati Khan, that's not a bad shout. Dawn, isn't Dawn dead? I thought Dawn was killed. Or am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Sappers are important. They do the plumbing. That's true, yeah, I give you that one. Because it's Angron. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Alfarius, Khan, Vulcan, Russ, Vulcan. Lots of love for Vulcan. Jagati Khan, Vulcan, Rowboat, Russ, Lion, and Korax. Dawn's Hand, obviously. Vulcan. Lots of love for Vulcan. I can see Vulcan. I guess I'd probably be happy between Vulcan and Jagati Khan, actually, to be fair. Yeah, I'd be okay with that. What about Piety for Chaos? Piety for Chaos Undivided. But I think to be honest with you, and I don't know if they've got a long-term plan for this, but I think to be honest with you, for Primarchs to work in 40k, they need to get to a point where they're like. I wouldn't be surprised if the next Primarch we see in 40k is Chaos. And I only say that because the Dark Angels and the Wolves book is already out, right? And they've got to probably be the two easiest ones to bring back. So I can see the next one being Chaos. But I think that they should have done an Imperial one first, to be honest with you. I think they should have brought an Imperial one back first because it brings that balance back 2-on-2. Not that that really matters because we don't tend to see... And the way that they do it now with Supreme Command attachments in the actual tabletop game itself means it's quite difficult to see more than one Primarch on one side. So, I don't know. I'd like to see an Imperial one next, and I'd like it to be the Lion, but I know we've had the Dark Angels book out already. And if they bring the Lion out in 9th edition now, it's going to have to be another add-on book. And you guys know what I feel like add-on books. You know what I feel about those. I only say that because I know it's Angron and I can't say. I don't know that, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to say. The Lion is the easiest to come back, but don't think it's happening for a while still. There was some narrative, wasn't there, recently about him still being, like, actually describing him as asleep in the rock, or deep below the rock, so... Dawn is dead, or is he? He is, and if he isn't, he will be after tomorrow. There has to be a reason for the lack of Chaos goodness, so I agree. Lorgar should replace Abaddon. I've actually genuinely thought about emailing the rules team for GW that we do the playtesting with and saying, look, I know this is out of scope for what I'm sort of working on. However, can I talk to you about Chaos? Because really we need them to be updated tomorrow with 2 wounds each. That's all I care about. 2 wound each Chaos Space Marines, Khorne Berserkers, Noise Marines, 3 wound each Chaos Terminators. Just do that and I'll leave you alone for the next 10 years. That's what we want. Let's do that. A Chaos Primarch with half the wounds of an Imperial one. Jedi, fuck off. Although I nearly bought sunglasses the other day because of you. Just because you showed me that cheap website. The Lion is sleeping, leave him alone. I say that in the mornings and my kids don't listen to me, so why should I listen to him? Right, Vulcan lives. In one of the Beast Arises books, Vulcan is talking to the Imperium 5th Chapter Master and tells him that Vulcan will mention him to his father. So Vulcan's alive, okay. Please not Lorgar, the most annoying and boring Chaos Primarch. What if they FAQ it tomorrow? I'm in trouble. That's why I'm taking Khorne Demons. Because Chaos Space Marines are... I really want to run the Eternal Slaughter. And I've played them a couple of times in 9th edition and I've just had my pants pulled down. They're just in a bad place. When you compare them... The thing is with my army as well, because my army was sort of built for 8th edition. So my army is predominantly Khorne Berserkers, Rhinos, Mauler Fiends, super aggressive, really in your face. So I don't want to be sitting back on a home objective because of the way 9th edition is, I kind of have to. And that really fucking sucks. Sitting back on a home objective really sucks with World Eaters. So I either have to leave a Rhino back there or something, or I'm just in a bad place. I'm not a fan of that. Going to my first GT next week and taking World Eaters. Sorry, Jack. Probably should have read that before I just said what I said, right? Whoops. Have fun. To be fair, in my last event at the Factorum, I played Maxine, also plays 40k on Insta, and her World Eaters. And although I helped her a little bit with some of her tactics with World Eaters, she did beat me, and I was playing Necrons with a 9th edition Codex, and she did win. So they can do some work. But she's also an incredible player. Very, very, very analytical and always sort of 2 steps ahead. So maybe that's partly why. But Spectre Ferris, leader of the Legion of the Damned. Dawn has joined us in the greater good. Dalrak. Chapter Master Dalrak. Chaos don't deserve 2 wounds. I'll turn this stream off. Well, actually, as long as there's members and super chats coming in, I won't. But I will turn this stream off. Do you play Tabletop Simulator in? I don't. However, Quipster has joined us in the playtesting team. And he lives in London, so he lives about an hour and a half away from us. So he's not able to get down here as frequently. I think we're going to start using Tabletop Simulator to do some of the playtesting. So although I don't currently, I will be doing soon, as long as Games Workshop don't shut it down. I'm not sure if they can shut it down, but yeah. Chaos did become traitors. Did they become traitors, or did they just tell the truth? So Chaos and the Chaos Legions told everybody that Chaos Gods exist. Now, do they or do they not exist? Ask yourself that question. Sorry, I know I missed this, but what faction are you playing against Valrak, and who is Valrak anyway? So I'm playing Khorne Demons, and I haven't got a fucking clue who he is. Just some dude. Just some fat bloke turning up to play 40k. The lion will awaken when you find him in the rock. I'm not sure I want to go down there. To be honest with you, it sounds like a dodgy place, the rock, right? Doesn't sound like a nice... Little creatures, little watchers in the dark, cutting around in the rock. I'm not sure... I'm not sure that they are the right things for the Imperium. Don't you think the Imperium are really the bad guys? What do you think to that, chat? I think the Imperium are really the bad guys. If you listen to the way that the Imperium is described, if you listen to the way that the civilian population lives and the sort of lives that the civilian population lead, don't you think that the Imperium are really the bad guys? I think they are. I think the Imperium are painted as the good, but secretly the evil in the 41st millennium. And I think that there are other factions out there, perhaps Tau, maybe Eldar, who are significantly more good guy than the Imperium. And yet we all sort of talk about the Imperium as the good guys and Chaos as the heretics. And I know Chaos are described as the heretic Astartes. But are they the bad guys for just telling the truth? Is that how it works? Mate, I just noticed it's not Monday and you're streaming. Yeah, so for those of you that have joined late or joined me recently, I'm going to try when I have a spare evening. So typically my wife doesn't tend to do things for herself. She's amazing at looking after the family and incredibly selfless. So I said to her on Fridays, you have your friends over, you do your stuff with your friends, don't worry about the kids, I'll sort the kids out, I'll do everything, I'll sort all that crap out, you spend time with your kids. And once they're in beds, I thought, well, I've got nothing else to do. So I've got the door ajar, so if the kids want to come in and say hello, if they need me, they can. But otherwise, I can just sit and randomly stream. And it wasn't pre-planned and there wasn't a topic. We just came to talk to the chat. Nothing more than to talk to the chat. Everyone in 40k is the bad guys. Yeah, so Sleepy Jake, everyone's the bad guys. There's quite a lot that says everyone's the bad guys. Are they though? Do you think the Tau are bad guys? Do you think Eldar are bad guys? I mean, Eldar were bad for releasing Slaanesh, but are they actually overall bad guys? I'm not sure. I don't know. If they are. I sound like a word bearer. I really wish the word bearers had some super cool rules. I like word bearers. I like the idea of word bearers. and at Chaos Undivided, and lots of use of demons. I'm a big demon fan, to be fair. Orcs have no good or bad evil. They just want fight and fight and fight, so they are the good guys, I guess. They do exist, but the Emperor wanted to deny them the extra food of worship, the Chaos Gods. But who is he to tell us what we should and shouldn't be doing? Some bloke stuck in a chair. Love the random streams. Well, it's not currently plural. It's currently singular. So I was going to... I could have made a video for tomorrow, a 5-minute update video, or I could have sat and done the stream that I've now been doing for an hour and 20 minutes, and I thought this was probably better, right? So tell me, would you rather more little 5-minute streams? And they're not stopping, I'm going to keep doing the little 5-minute videos. But would you rather more of those, because I could have maybe done 1 or 2 tonight, or these streams? I think these streams are better, to be honest, and I prefer them, because I just get to chat to you. So we can just talk bollocks about anything you want, pretty much. With the exception of actual current day politics. I don't want to talk about those. Tau have a caste system and systematically put other races below them, so they're bad. Touche, I'll give you that one. Now, the Imperium are the only ones who care about human life. Do they? Do they care about human life? Tell that to the Astronomicon or Servitors. Do they care about... Can you genuinely, honestly say that the Imperium care about human life? There are no good guys, Astronomicon. I agree. Stephen Bridges, Chaos need a different Legion books. They do. I would like a Chaos Space Marine Codex, a World Eaters Codex, and a Emperor's Children Codex, alongside the Death Guard Codex and the Thousand Suns Codex. Thousand Suns is good, by the way. I was watching a Tabletop Titan stream the other day versus Death Guard. Thousand Suns are looking strong. Some bloke stuck in a chair, you mean Valrak? Nids are just hungry. I wonder if he'll turn up tomorrow in his chair. Eldar would wipe out the human race if they thought they could get away with it. Well, are the human race good? These streams. Okay, people were asking for the streams. More streams, these streams. Okay. I mean, that's pretty overwhelming straight away. Are you saying we shouldn't listen to you because you sit in the chair? Yeah, that's why I ironically looks behind me. Depends on the subject. Sometimes I only need a quick little vid. So they're not going to stop, right? Because those quick little videos, the reason why I went to that format was because I sit here when I work. I work from home typically as well. I sit here. So when some Games Workshop news drops, I can flick the camera on, hit record on OBS, record for 10 minutes, stick it in Premiere Pro, edit for 10 minutes, upload, launch. Jobs are good, and you've got a 5-minute update that tells you the news that's coming out of the Warhammer community page with a little 5-minute thing about what I think about it. So that stuff's not going to stop because I think that's good. Having said that, the last 2 videos bombed hard. They haven't done very well, but fuck it. I enjoy it, so I'm going to keep doing it. So these are in addition to those. It's just whether I do these in addition to those or I just do more of those. And I think these in addition to is probably better. I just wanted to ask you guys to see if you thought it was better. Who do you like more, Black Templars or Word Bearers? Oh, I like Black Templars. Probably Word Bearers because they're chaos. He never said all human life. Touche. Okay. Vex, dude, all of the things you have put upon other races, the Imperium have done themselves. Human life as a group, not as individuals. Are you going to do the DZ Day in Cardiff, the Wild West event? I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping to get there. I need to clear it with the long-haired general, to be honest, to see if I can go up for the day. World Eaters Codex would be amazing. That, but also Emperor's Children. I'd like to see that with a proper Emperor's Children model range. I think they could be a really cool model range. Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs. Do they though? The Black Ships, Slave Worlds, average lifespan of a guardsman when? David McGowan has joined the channel. Be like David. Join the channel. £2. Be like David. Come and join our private Discord and you can abuse me forever. Not as policy for the entire human race. David the Disco Lord, I think the Imperium is an intriguing, powerful portrayal of how humans will sacrifice a lot of freedoms when they see it as necessary for survival. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I just think the Imperium is incredibly evil. I don't think they care. I think the aristocracy in the Imperium, the sort of higher-ups in society will step on the average... I mean, it's like real life, right? Let's not talk about politics. Let's not go down the politics route. Just keep smashing that content for the algorithm. The algorithm is currently not my friend. It's not. Should we talk numbers? It's not my friend. If I go into my little videos, so I've made a huge change in my content over the course of the last 2 months. We've gone from Monday streams to Monday streams plus little short form videos, and now we're doing a live battle report. And I have fucking destroyed my algorithm. Right? So I did a video about the Primaris Black Templars that were confirmed in the Games Workshop article. 650 views. 14,000 subscribers, 650 views. But you know what? I'm having fun, so who cares? Hey, even if the human race is bad, being one of them, do you really care? Do you realise you're a bad guy, or just try to survive the best way you can? Interesting paradox, I guess. I guess you just try and survive, don't you? And I guess that to some extent, if you think that what you're doing is for your own survival, you won't necessarily see it as bad. Definitely agree. Chaos Marine Codex, Emperor's Children Codex, and World Eaters Codex. I was so upset when they stuck out that roadmap and they didn't have any Chaos Codexes confirmed on that roadmap. And when I first looked at the symbols, I didn't read the article because I was annoyed at the roadmap itself. When I saw that roadmap, I was a bit sad. I thought I saw a Chaos symbol, but I was a bit sad at the number of releases. And then when I found out, because the chat or the community told me that they had confirmed that one was Imperium and one was Xenos, I was just fucking demoralised. But I will also go as far as to say that as far as 40k is concerned, I don't think I've ever enjoyed content as much as I do right now. Or playing 40k as much as I do right now. I got a huge thank you to the Vanguard Tactics team, because there's a regular group of people that I go and hang out with and play with now, which I didn't have during COVID. We had to do a lot of isolating because my eldest had a heart problem, which we were told would probably be okay. Does anyone take the promise of probably be okay when you've got your children? No. So we locked down hard. We didn't really see anyone. We didn't go anywhere on purpose. And then when it started to relax a little bit, we had Brom in the bubble, but he had a newborn, so he couldn't play Tons of 40k. So I didn't lose the love because I hated the game. I just didn't have the exposure to it, and I tend to find with 40k, it's one of those things that I love more and more and more the more I play. So being involved in the VT streams on Tuesdays and playing at their event and stuff like that, I've just started to really enjoy myself more, and now I'm loving it, and I like to think that maybe that's come across in the content. Jack Beeman has just become a channel member. You can tell that because his name's gone green. He's got a little beard next to his name. Be like Jack. Everyone should be like Jack. How many members are you at now? Should we find out? Do you really care? Or are you just asking me so I have to go looking? We are at a total of 49 members. 49. Who's going to be the 50th? Has Chaos only had Thousand Sons and Death Guard this year? Yeah. Roadmap was very disappointing, I agree. Why do Marines have a main book with supplements but Chaos don't? So I think that supplements for legions like Iron Warriors, Word Bearers, those sorts of Chaos and Divided leaders. There's a race there. I don't know who came through first. Those sorts of undivided sort of legions, I can guess them having a supplement makes sense. But for Death Guard, Jesus, you're all legends. Death Guard, definitely Emperor's Children, Thousand Sons. Maybe not so much World Eaters, but they're very different because they're dedicated to a single god. So I guess it makes sense them having a standalone codex. Anyway, 3 new members. You're all fucking heroes. So we have just shot up again. What a bunch of legends you are. Haralambris Dramatonist. Please have a nicer name in Discord so I can say it. David the Disco Lord, what legend? And Mr. Carey K, thank you so much, all of you legends, for joining the channel. You're all fucking heroes, and you're amazing. Absolutely amazing, all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. 52 now, yeah, I know. I'm being spoilt tonight. Absolutely spoilt. Go on, generic. Don't care about Chaos Marine except for Thousands and Death Guard. Who's going to be lucky number 53? Yeah, that's the important number, right? That's what people care about, number 53. Do you know what? I'm not going to defend them necessarily, but but I sympathise to some extent. So when you look at how many factions they have in 40k, it's going to be difficult to keep everybody happy, right? That's just a fact. And then when you look at the fact that they're not just releasing for 40k, they're also releasing for Age of Sigmar, they're releasing for Underworlds, they're releasing for all those different sort of gaming systems at the same time. I live in a 40k bubble. Serbatur just become a member as well. You fucking smashing it out tonight, you lot. This is probably the best stream ever for members, and it wasn't even planned. Are you trying to tell me something? And it is one step closer to getting out the factory. Thank you so much for that, you legends. I'm desperate to get out the factory. Not desperate to squeeze pennies out of you. I'm just desperate to get out the factory and do this 2, 3, 4 times a week. So I sympathise, right? I sympathise for the fact that they've got so much content to kick out, so many rules to kick out, so many factions to cover that they can't cover them all. Genuinely sympathise with them for that. However, we are over a year into 9th edition, and how many actual main faction books have we had? And I don't think they have done themselves any favours when they haven't released. So this is my bugbear, right? If they had just been releasing Codex so far and they hadn't done anything but codexes, then I'm okay with it, right? I think fine. And I'm okay that I'm still waiting as a Chaos Space Marine player. I'm okay that I'm still waiting as an Eldar player. I'm okay with all that. But they haven't. So they've done some codexes. They've also done some supplements. And they've done some day one DLC bolt-on campaign books. That's the bit that really grips me, right? This is the stuff that annoys me. I don't want a day one DLC for an army that's already got a codex, nor do I even... And I'm even going to go as far as to say certain chapters that have got supplements. Like, why have they got supplements when some armies haven't got their main book yet? Space Wolves, Blood Angels, Dark Angels could still use the main book. I don't know. That's just my bugbear. That's my bugbear. In the meantime, Big Red Bear with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. It means the world. Reject 40k, embrace Battletech. I don't have the time to touch anything but 40k right now. If I had some time, I would probably branch into Age of Sigmar. Probably. I might touch Kill Team. And if I had more time beyond that, I think the first place I'd probably go would be the World War II one. What's it called? Not Games Workshop anymore. But made by people that used to make a Games Workshop. Can't remember what it's called now. It's going to annoy me. World War II type. Someone tell me what it is. You know what I mean. So I would probably play those as additional gaming systems and cover those as well. But I'm just... Every time I've tried to touch... Bolt Action, thank you. Every time I've tried to touch anything other than 40k, it lasts for a few weeks, a couple of games, and I just come back to 40k. I just come back to doing 40k the whole time. So maybe Kill Team because it's like 40k. Possibly Age of Sigmar because the model range is so glorious. Bolt Action because I love World War II history. I mean, I've got a World War I sleeve on my arm, for Christ's sake, and I love World War history, so maybe Bolt Action. But time is the biggest problem. So until I'm at 500 members, I'm joking, but until I've got a significant number of members and I can legitimately call this a career path, then I'm going to struggle with time to play anything other than 40k. And then a huge thank you to Ghasty0014 for becoming a channel member. And as David the Disco Lord has just discovered, that means you get channel member emojis, which are super cool. Big Red Bear Bolt Action is an incredible game. I've played it. I've got a friend of mine who plays Bolt Action. He taught me the game loosely. I bought a whole American 101st Airborne because I just... My go-to Christmas series to watch every year is Band of Brothers, believe it or not, right? So I bought 101st Airborne. I've given it him to paint. So I'll keep playing Bolt Action with him. But this is because he doesn't really play 40k. So this is just for when we hang out, right? So I'd like to see some Kill Team or Necromunda on DZTV. Well, you're in luck because Winters has been filming a Necromunda campaign. So you're going to get that. I don't know why they're releasing Black Templars. They should just fold it into the primary chapter supplement. Again, I don't mind supplements in terms of chapters, but I would like them after at least every faction's had their main book. Then you release extra stuff like like supplements, like campaign books, etc. And a big super chat from the Big Red Bear, $5 Canadian. You're an absolute legend. Bot Action is the best tactical war game I've played in years. I genuinely don't play 40k much anymore because I play Bot Action and it's just better. I'm a big fan of it. I won't lie, I'm a big fan of playing Bot Action, and every game I've played with Bot Action I've had lots of fun. So I'm not, I really like it, but I don't think that the audience is out there for Bot Action as there is for 40k, and I just love 40k so much. Later, Liam, have a good evening. Looking forward to the stream tomorrow from Christian O'Neill. Thank you so much for joining us, and make sure you guys don't miss the BattlePot stream tomorrow. I'm going to be going soon. I need to be fresh for tomorrow. I need to be fresh to present tomorrow and smash Varak's back doors in. Wait, is it Bot Action who do the futuristic World War III style stuff? I don't think so. I don't think so. As Panzer are what I want, Mr. Kerry K. Bot Action. Maybe there's scope for Bot Action content in the future. Perhaps, possibly. Alan Hobbs, go get some Percy Pigs for tomorrow. I can't get Percy Pigs for. Don't give me a night to get Percy Pigs for Jake. You have to go to Marks & Spencer's for Percy Pigs or Amazon. Amazon the next day, they're not going to get here in time. By the time I have to leave tomorrow so I can get to Steve's place and set up and set all the cameras up. Oh, also, for the streams, I've got 3 cameras right now for streams in my garage. So I'm thinking front on cam, top down cam, dice cam is a must, right? That's basically the bare minimum. That's what people like Tabletop Tactics have. Not Tabletop Tactics, Tabletop Titans have. Too many TTTs. Tabletop Titans have those 3 cameras. I'm thinking maybe a 4th one that we can scan across the battlefield. So I need a 4th camera, just saying. Just get them delivered to Steve's place. They still might turn up late. For the wargaming as a profession, yeah, 40k or AOS are the only options, unfortunately, but Bot Action is incredible. Well, I mean, that depends on how Games Workshop keep behaving, right? I'm not supposed to say that. Jake looked like TJ off Recess. Yeah, he does. You're not showing Jake true love about the pigs. I've bought him Percy Pigs. I bought Jake Percy Pigs, and fucking Steve ate them all. So, I can't. What am I supposed to do there? If he eats them all, Jake doesn't get them. I keep getting messages on Discord. It's just you wonderful people joining Discord who have just joined the channel. Thank you. It's filling up. Discord's filling up. I don't do enough in there right now. I need to do more. Don't you pass at MS petrol station? No, I looked the last time I drove there. After you guys, we had a night of super chats where I said super chats go towards Percy Pigs, right? And there was about fucking 30 quid donated for Percy Pigs, and I looked on the way there because I was waiting for Amazon Prime Now delivery to turn up in time. Any chance you can talk any of the Vanguard Tactics team to coming along to Wild West Easy Date? Maybe, but they've also got their own busy event schedule. The London Grand Tournament's coming up. There's events at the Factorum every month. We've got No Retreat Legends. There's lots of events going on, but I'll speak to them. I'll see if they want to come. Don't stress Liam too much. We need him in peak condition tomorrow. I think I'd beat him if I was fucking pissed, I don't think it matters. Mr. Kerry K with the super chat, $5. Should try watching the Pacific. It's also very good and had my Marine brethren in the spotlight for this one. So, first of all, if you were in the Marines or are in the Marines, you fucking legend. I've served alongside some of your kind out in Afghanistan. Absolute fucking hero. I've been stationed for 3 months on a US Air Force base at Davis Monthan in Tucson, Arizona for 3 months. Legends, all of you. Love you all. And as a country, right, you guys really know how to look after your current serving and ex-serving forces personnel. Compared to us, right? You really know how to look after them. So, legend. However, I tried watching the Pacific, and it looks like it's decent, right? But it's just not Band of Brothers. Band of Brothers is goosebump territory, right? Watching Bastogne and stuff like that, I just adore it. I adore it. Ross Drummond says, you'll beat him, silly. You don't need sleep to beat Valrak. True. Inquisitive X, bring them some Kleenex for their tears after you beat Valrak F the Percy Pigs. But then Offspring's just super chat for Percy Pigs. I'm so torn. What do I do? Do I have to get them or not? Come on. We have so many VA problems. Yeah. The Pacific is very, very different from Band of Brothers. It's not about the brotherhood. It's more about effects of war on a man. Maybe that's partly why I struggle with it. The Eastern Front is my preferred theatre for World War II content. Interesting. The Pacific was decent, but Band of Brothers was amazing. It was amazing. Like, Band of Brothers is such a hard series to follow, right? It's so hard. What do you do after Band of Brothers? how can you beat Band of Brothers in terms of content? It's so difficult to be better than Band of Brothers. So they had a hard task to live up to anyway. And most people that I know that have watched the Pacific said that actually it is very good. You almost want to watch the Pacific first and then watch Band of Brothers. But I have the Band of Brothers saved and I watch it on fucking repeat pretty much. The second we finish it, if I've got nothing, if I'm sat there and I'm actually just trying, this is how bad it is. If I'm sat in the living room knackered and I just want to chill out, which is rare, I get the time to do this, I just put Band of Brothers on. The end of the Pacific hits different. Okay, I'm going to have to watch this now. I'm currently finishing Vikings, because what I do when I'm hobbying or doing work sat here that I don't need my screens for, I put Vikings on or something on Amazon Video. So I'm currently watching Vikings. Once that's finished, I'll give Pacific a go again. Buy on Blu-ray and watch any time. Nothing better than where 80% of the fighting was done. True. Although Generation Kill, Sergeant Ray Sixter, too good, 10 out of 10 acting. I haven't seen that. 20 years old and still better than other HBO shows. 100%. Were you at Camp Leatherneck anytime? In Bastion? Yes, I went to Camp Leatherneck a few times because you had a nice shop there that was tax-free. I assume you've heard of the Hardcore History podcast. Great World War I, World War II content. I have not. I will check that out. Hardcore History, thank you very much. It blows me away at how much they keep making stupid war films when there's so many heroic stories in our histories. 100% agree. Generation Kill's too accurate. That sounds like it's something I'm going to have to watch now. Okay. I'm like that with Sons of Anarchy and Mayans. I've not watched the Mayans. I fucking hooked on Sons of Anarchy really quickly. I love Sons of Anarchy. Loved it. Taking Chance highlights how the US treat their veterans. I'm appalled how we treat them in the UK. I don't get treated badly as a veteran, but I don't get treated well. But then I don't like calling myself a veteran. I only did 10 years. So having done a decade, I went to Afghanistan 3 times, but I wasn't really in harm's way as such. So I don't like being called a veteran. That being said, I don't get treated terribly, but I also came out of the forces with a trade, qualifications, etc., etc. The way some of our veterans get treated who are frontline is pretty horrible. And the fact that we have issues with in this country, and I'm going to touch on this subject because it's a subject close to my heart. We have issues in this country with things like veteran suicide and homelessness is disgusting. No other way of putting it. Disgusting. The way having issues with veteran suicide and homelessness and lack of jobs, etc., for ex-infanteers who are frontline in places like Iraq and Afghanistan should never happen. And that's where we let ourselves down, I think, personally. Huge thank you to Paul Gray for joining the channel. Another channel member. This stream is popping off, you absolute legend. So thank you so much. Hardcore History getting a lot of love in the chat, so I'll give that one a look. Leatherneck was just down the road from the hospital where I was. Good foods. Oh, you were in the Bastion Hospital. Interesting. Biltong Bob, 4.49. Here you go, big lad. Have a coffee on me. Sod the pigs off. Can't wait for you to be full time. Me too. Thank you so much for the super chat. And the same to be said to the amazing Ginger Steve, even though he fucking abused me last night on the Hellstorm Wargaming. And you don't know if you thought I wouldn't see that, but I saw it. I saw you tag me on the Hellstorm Wargaming battle report about technical issues and shit. Thanks very much, Ginger Steve. But thank you so much for the super chat. £9. Just get up early and get the Percy Pigs and maybe some Percy Pig cakes too. Have a good day tomorrow. I'm not getting fucking Percy Pigs tomorrow. Although I am on leave all next week. I've got a holiday. I say I've got a week off. I've booked the whole week to go filming with Steve. We're going to try and film a Learn to Play 40k series for new starters and for new people that are joining 40k in 9th edition because it's a bit more complicated than 8th. Oh, I'm playing Jake on Tuesday on the stream, so I'll see if I can get him some Percy Pigs for then. And a huge shout out to Steve Smith, who's also become a channel member. The chat is filling up with green names. You fucking legends, the lot of you. Thank you so much. Flightline at Bastion says the front line can be anywhere. I was there when they attacked the flight line. That was fucking frightening. That was horrendous when we had our own aircraft firing into Bastion. That was fun. Cough, 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 and body abled. Like if you come back without a limb, life gets tough. Yeah. Veteran or not, still a hero. Thank you very much, Offspring. I appreciate that, mate. But not as much as some. We have same issues here in the US with vets. I went out there as a current serving. I spent 3 months in America on an exercise where we were doing desert ops practice for Afghanistan deployment. I spent 3 months basically based in Davis-Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Arizona, and then also out of Gila Bend in California. And I felt like I was treated like a fucking god compared to our country. Every time I showed my army ID card or was in uniform, I felt like I was treated like a god. It was amazing. It was incredible. And I was like, yeah, this is how we should treat vets in the UK. So it really sucks that you say we have the same issues here in the US with vets. That's a shame. My sister worked with a lot of homeless veterans here in the LA. It sucks. I think veteran community in general should be looked after. Any country should be looked after. It's really sad. I go to therapy for PTSD. So many vets there. I might need to do something for charity soon because it's been a while since I've done something for charity. I've done loads for charity in the past, especially charities like Mind, suicide awareness, all that kind of stuff. I might need to do something soon. Maybe we'll do a big stream or something soon for charity. I think that's probably important because it makes me sad. I'm very lucky. I'm very, very lucky that I did 10 years, 3 tours, and came out pretty much scar-free. Saw some horrible stuff, but was lucky that it hasn't really negatively impacted me over the course of my life, and I came out with qualifications and skills, so I've done okay for myself since I left. So it's just a real shame that we don't do more, especially in the UK. It's a shame that I'm hearing about the US as well, because I thought you guys did much better. I did 8 years in the Corps, and my wife has to bend my arm to ask for a veteran discount. I've got a veteran discount card that never comes out of my wallet. I can't show it. My wife's she's horrendous. We'll be in any shop and she'll go, veteran, he's a veteran, give him discount. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I don't need to know that. She's like, no, you deserve it, you should have it. And my card just stays in my wallet. Alan Hobbs did 3 tours as well. Legend. Inquisitive X, it's really bad that our private charities picking up the slack where our government has let veterans down, 100%. Also, I think we idolise military personnel too much in the US, too much blind faith. I won't disagree with that. What the fuck is Percy Pigs? Go on Google. They're pink Percy Pig switch. Shall I see if I can find Percy Pigs on Google? Ginger Steve gave me a great link for Percy Pigs before, which I think is in Discord, but I'm not sure. Percy Pig is actually up there with my search. Percy Pigs are, let's go to share screen. Percy Pigs are these. They are basically pink sweets. Look at this, Percy Pigs. You can buy them on Amazon for £7. I think they're like £4 or something, or £3 from Marks and Spencer. Discover Percy Pig sweets. Okay, this is what Percy Pigs are. That looks amazing. Hey, this stream took a change, right? Percy Pig's jam sandwich biscuits. Percy Pig toppers. I think at Vanguard Tactics, we need to have a Percy Pigs party. Brave showing off your favourites bar. I think it's pretty safe. Yeah, it's pretty safe. I'm okay with that. That's fine. You see where I was looking at moving to America for a while. USA jobs. Percy Mallow Fudge. Percy Pig Milkshake. Right, I need to get off of that. That's too tempting. Too tempting. Stephen Bridges has joined the channel. What a fucking legend. Don't forget to go to the YouTube community page and find the link to Discord server and come and join us on Discord. Absolute hero. Thank you very much. Choose an easier name for Discord. Sorry for being a geek. No, don't. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Same issues here in Canada. Real shame. I have nothing but respect for all you vets. Was fortunate to be born in a country with no army. I don't need respect for that. I just did a job. Use a discount, get out the factory office. I mean, they get tax break for discounts. So like with coupons, you don't use them. You are giving the stores free money. Fair. If you need any help doing charity stuff for mental health, I've suffered for many years, but I've got a few contacts. Hit me up. Ads, I will likely do that if I go down that route. I think I'll do something soon. I just need to make sure it's in good taste. Is the other thing. When I do charity stuff, I need to make sure it's in good taste. It's the key piece for me. So thank you, and I'm sure I'll give you a shout. The sweet that vegans don't want you to know about. That wasn't a link. That was me in a shop. Sweets, cakes, biscuits. They are bloody quid. They are a bloody quid. I keep telling you to go to M&S. But I don't. I can't. I'm trying to get out of the factory, Steve. I can't afford M&S. Wrong bowl. Where do I donate? If you're talking about for charity, wait for the charity stream. If you're talking about to the channel, just super chat or become a member. Becoming a member is the best way. Monthly. Sleepy Jake, Percy Pig sponge roll can't be good. Percy Pig is the reason I don't go into M&S when I'm with the kids. Do you know, right? Talking about pigs and sweets. When I was in Afghanistan, we did a Secret Santa because two of my tours were over Christmas, and I got bought for Christmas Secret Santa bacon chocolate. That's the thing. I love bacon. I love chocolate. They should not be together. They should not be together. Just a YouTube stream, no Twitch. Yeah. What do you guys think? Do you think I should stick to just YouTube? So I'm looking at really focusing on growing my channel. I typically was bigger than other channels that exist out there. Nothing against them specifically, but Hellstorm Wargaming, SM Battle Reports, even Vanguard Tactics. I was bigger than all those channels, right? And then I just went all over the place for 12 months. Didn't focus on growing YouTube, and they've just outperformed me. And it makes sense, right? It makes sense that they outperform me. They've kept putting consistent content, good consistent content out, all of them as well. So I've been left behind a little bit, and so when I've come back into the streaming game recently, because I'm enjoying live streaming because there's no post-production editing, I had originally put out on Twitch and YouTube to maximise revenue, literally just to maximise revenue. That was the whole reason for doing it. Twitch, in terms of revenue, is better simply because people can use their Amazon Prime subs and subscribe on Twitch for what is £5, but they don't see that because it's a Twitch Prime sub, so it's free to them. And if you subscribe to a channel with Twitch Prime, they see £2 of that. So as you can tell, like a 50 people being a Twitch Prime member means you get £100, right? It's worth doing, and I've been doing that, which is good. I've always told you as well, I'll be open about numbers and stuff. Like, I don't hide how much money does a YouTuber make. I'll tell you, I'll show you, for Christ's sake. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm not secretive about that stuff, so you guys can see how much money we don't get from YouTube ad revenue and from Twitch. So £2 per Twitch Prime sub is good, but I felt like it stunts your growth on YouTube. It doesn't look so focused. The stream is less nice because I've got different alert boxes. I feel like if I stick to YouTube, I can make this a nicer looking stream as well. So YouTube's my main audience. I hit 14k subs today, and I'm hoping to continue to grow on that. And I feel like the best way to grow on that is to stick to a single platform. So I think I'm going to stick to a single platform. I think I'm going to stick to YouTube. It just makes sense to me to do that, and I think it's it's just better that way. And I'm probably going to really piss the Twitch audience off, and I'm really sorry for those people that, if you are watching on YouTube going, why aren't you on Twitch? I prefer Twitch. I'm sorry, but it just makes sense for me to do this and stick to YouTube. So, can you get a Percy Pig face mask? If so, have you sort of asked Christmas present? Better focus on one platform. So Cantor agrees. Ads, join the channel. There's too many members. 14 new members on the stream today. That's the most new members I've ever had on a single stream. Thank you so much for all of you joining the channel. You're absolute legends. It's amazing that you're supporting me that way. Thank you. Just for a random fucking... Are you telling me you want more random streams? Is that what you're saying? More random streams, please. YouTube just always seems more appealing than Twitch. People get easily confused, apparently. Stay on YouTube. I don't like Twitch. Okay, I can't use Twitch on the office Wi-Fi, so switch to YouTube. Brilliant. Count yourself lucky. Someone thought it would be a good idea to buy a box of deep-fried chocolate bars when I was in the Navy simply because I came from Scotland. I want a deep-fried Mars bar. I've never had one. The Americans and I go, what are you guys on about? The Scottish deep-fry everything. I only went to Twitch to give you my Prime sub. Much prefer YouTube, though. Okay. So I think Twitch is maybe better if I was doing, like... Twitch is maybe better if you're doing, like, hobby streams? Perhaps. But I don't know. Vex was... So Vex was saying he's not really bothered with the split streams. The banter was good. I did try, but then I felt like a bit of a sellout. Like I was doing Twitch versus YouTube for revenue, and I didn't like it. Like it just didn't feel. So you'll probably notice I stopped doing it. I've still got the sub goal and member goal. I can show you the YouTube member goal, which you've smashed for August because of you guys tonight. Basically, we weren't past that. Now we are. But yeah, it makes sense to stick it on one, right? Random streams for the stream gods. Yes, more random streams. People like the more random streams. I've always found, like, I've genuinely found it right fascinating. Valrak doesn't prep streams, doesn't leave streams on YouTube, just goes live without telling you he's going live, talks for an hour or two and goes off. And yet consistently hits 300, 400, 500 viewers on his streams. And I'm not trying to emulate exactly what he does, but I was watching what he was doing for a while thinking, is he onto something here? Just sitting and hanging out with you guys? Like, clearly he is, because it's working. It's doing well. And I feel like this is the most fun I've ever had. Like, tonight specifically, this is interesting as well, right? So I was like, typically, Alan Hobbs, Night, good luck. Thank you very much, legend, for hanging out. And hopefully we'll do you proud tomorrow. Typically, I was like, if I'm going to do these streams, I need to come with a topic. I need to talk about that topic. I need to deliver my message, because I typically used to do sort of 20-minute videos where I was just talking about a topic, and that was what I was doing. And what Sam's kind of taught me is you don't need that. Like, you don't need that focus even. You just need to turn up and chat shit. It's fucking working. I didn't have a topic tonight. It's the first time I've done a stream live without having any topic to talk about. I include all the old live streams I used to do with Mikey P as well, from sort of a year and a half ago. It's the first time I've ever turned up on stream without a topic. I didn't do a start and soon screen. I didn't do any of that crap. I have just joined and started chatting. Super chats have been amazing. It's one of the higher performing super chat ones. Not incredible, but members, fucking crazy. Andy Ashby has just become a channel member. What? You lot are you're my team. You're my guys and girls. Mark Jackson, I'm just glad you're making content here on YouTube. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Everybody else is saying they're here for the banter. I'm hoping that I can satisfy your need for banter. I used to put loads of pressure on myself. Can't swear, can't be rude, can't say negative things, etc. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to turn up and be me. And if people don't like it, then fine. But at least I'm just being me. And I can honestly then say that I'm not being fake. I'm not being a shill. I know. I'm going to get hammered for that anyway, because I'm a fanboy for Games Workshop. I'm just being me, right? All Val streams end up about herpes. Brilliant. Chilling is made more fun than focusing on a bad book like the Thousand Sons book. Do you think that's bad? Really? Do you think the Thousand Sons book is bad? I think it's a good book. Val is just herpes. Brilliant. You're a funny guy, so the banter in a random live stream is great. Thank you very much for the kind words. I try. I don't try and be funny, actually. I just talk, and people seem to think it's funny, which is great. Son of Russ with €5. You haven't made a comment, but you're an absolute legend for sending in a super chat. Thank you so much. I mean, we're nowhere near my daily wage. If we get near my daily wage of super chats, then I can leave, right? That's how it works. But you have to do that every day then. So the banter top notch. Thank you, Inquisitive X. I appreciate that. I mean, if we don't like you, how are we going to like your content? True. Exactly. Which is why I think it's more important also that I just be myself, right? Because then it's something that is easily replicable. Like, if you start to change who you are and how you behave, then it's hard to replicate that, and you're putting on an act constantly. And if you're putting on an act constantly, then I think you'll be found out, and I think it'll come across. Noble Nairb. The other thing you can do when you come to live streams is watch me fucking murder people's handles on YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Absolute legend. 16 new members tonight alone. If your name's not green, you're missing out. Be like Noble Nerb. Be like the last member who was... I've to scroll up, Andy Ashby. The chat's been pretty good tonight as well. You guys are amazing. This is the other thing. You need to realise, right? You need to realise that this is fucking nothing without you lot. And the evidence of that was right at the start tonight. So I made the generic and general cock up because I'd never streamed to YouTube on its own before. Or with random. I never not prepped to stream. And so with YouTube, you set up a stream schedule. And I could show you, but I don't know if you care. You set up a stream schedule, and then it's prepped ready to go. And then when you go live to YouTube, you point the stream software at that stream that you've set up, and off you go. I'd never just gone randomly live before. So this is the first time I've gone randomly live. And when I did it, I had it set to private. And I'm sat there talking to myself going, and people can come and join the channel, or they can come and talk to me if I want. And thinking to myself, fucking hell, I hope this chat starts filling up. Maybe I definitely need to make sure I schedule streams in the future because there is no one talking to me. So then I went into my little private Discord that you get for being part of the channel, like Mark Jackson's just done. Thank you very much, you absolute legend. Be like Mark. Be like Mark. Anyone who's not got a green name, be like Mark. Anyway, I was sat there saying, you can join the channel and what have you. And I went into my Discord and went, I'm live. If people are interested, oh yeah, we'll come and watch. Didn't realise that I had the video on YouTube set to private. So no one could see that I was sat in a private stream. So then I finally set it to public. I was, okay, I can see. The privacy set to private, right? That makes sense. So I switched to public. People started to come and join, which was great. Apart from my audio was fucked because my 4-year-old had touched buttons. So it was muted. So it wasn't a great start. But yeah. I don't know why I started talking about that. Just to say that the randomness, when I'm sat, I don't know why I started talking about that. The randomness, when I'm sat on my own talking to an empty chat, this shit's hard. Like there's nothing to, if I had a topic and I was live talking about a topic, I could at least fill 20 minutes of silence talking about a topic and chat's really quiet. Maybe they're really into my topic. But it was super hard when I had nothing to talk about on a random stream and I dropped in here and started chatting and there was no one to respond to me. That made it really hard. Meant to say good luck tomorrow. Thank you, Son of Russ, you absolute legend. Banter is great and I can understand what you're saying. I mean, I just speak the Queen's English, offspring, that's all I do. The more channels in the community that do live streams, the more opportunities you give us viewers to feel like we aren't just a number or a goal. And you're not. Like, right from the start, when I first started this channel, before it was called this name, it was called Morehammer, I always said and always pushed community as being the number one thing that I was involved in. We had, originally with Morehammer, we had a WhatsApp chat that was tied to Patreon. As that grew too big to be able to, for WhatsApp to be able to sort of cope with it, we moved across to Discord and we had a Discord server. And I like to think that that sense of community, that being involved with people, that meetups, that get-togethers, the playing games, etc., was part of why that was so successful, even as a very small channel. And I think that in terms of live streams, you are not watching a channel. I think as an audience, you are part of the channel. Whether, and this, I genuinely mean this, whether you're a Discord member, whether you're a member, whether you're a super chatter, you're part of the channel just by being in the chat. And I think that's something that's really important. Ads has asked, how do you get on Discord? If you go to the community page on my channel on YouTube, now you're a member, it should open up to you the members only posts. And on the members only posts, there's a link to Discord. And what I'll have to do in the future is create a Discord link so you can ! Discord or something in the chat. And I'll do that later. But like I said, I haven't done that previously because I haven't dialed in on YouTube only. So I'm gonna dial in on YouTube only. How do you feel about recasts? Depends. I'm not a fan of recasts. I content create. I'd be pretty pissed off if someone was ripping my content and then selling it. I mean, I don't make enough money off of it, so if they make money, I'd be even more pissed off. But I am critical of the prices of Games Workshop's products, to be clear. And I am not against third-party printed parts that aren't GWIP. I am against people selling GWIP at a cheaper price. That makes sense. That's my honest opinion. And then whatever you think about Games Workshop, whatever you think about their pricing, whatever you think about the way they've behaved over the last few months, that stuff, that IP, that still belongs to them. And I wouldn't be happy about people ripping my stuff off. So, yeah. Cover the dice in blood, Val's blood. Nice. Just like listening to just bollocks whilst painting. Perfect. Then you're in the right place. I really need to work out how Discord works now. Discord's super easy once you get the hang of it. I can do a little private video perhaps for people to show you how Discord works, but I don't know how I'd share that video without sharing it in Discord. I'm sure someone will pay for a private stream, wink wink. Hey Liam, are you going to play Winters anytime soon? I hope so. He's rammed with content for DZ. I'm rammed with life in general. I mean, if this membership keeps up every time we do random streams, maybe sometime in the near future I'll better get out the factory and him and I can play sort of weekly, which would be amazing. So how do you feel about basing minis? My lessons from Jay have really pushed me on that front. A lot of people don't seem to care. Basing is tough. So what do I think about them and how do I do them? How do I do them is with not enough effort really, and I should do more effort, but I do tend to buy lots of extra stuff for basing that makes basing look good with minimal effort. I've got like old little like autumnal leaves and stuff like that, and I've got pour resin and stuff. I think bases can make or break a mini. If your mini's painted amazingly and your base is just shit, then it can ruin it, but... And I think that you can have an average painted mini with an epic base and it will really make it. I'm a big fan of custom resin bases. I'm a huge fan of custom resin bases. And if you check out a guy called March of War on Instagram, and he's got a website as well, March of War has supplied me with tons of bases for things like my marine project and stuff. And you just sort of paint and dry brush over them and they look incredible and really set the model off. So... there's tons you can do with them. You can also go overboard though. That's the risk, right? Friday night is when I paint, so having you chatting in the background is awesome. Okay, so we're saying Friday night streams is a thing now? Maybe? I reckon I can do next Friday night. Friday night streams is a thing, perhaps. So basically what we're saying about the channel is we are Alfarius. Yes, we are. Been watching you since the beginning of 8th. Now I need to be a DZTV member. DZTV is the place to be. There's so much content on DZTV. If you don't know what DZTV is, !DZTV in the chat. You get your 7-day free trial. We've got a series from Play on Tabletop. We've got a tutorial series from Den of Imagination Painting Studios. We've got podcasts from the Concave podcast. We've got the Endless Cacophony podcast. We've got Winters' Battle Reports. We've got campaigns. We've got the Gehenna campaign, which is a community-driven campaign where you can submit results and it affects what's going on in the sort of system. There's tons on DZTV. All for £6 a month. And Steve Rackus has just become a member. This has got to be the most successful stream I've ever had in terms of memberships. I love you all. You're amazing. Absolutely fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So basically, I agreed it's kind of stealing at that point. Yeah, it kind of is. I do get why people do it. I do get that people want to enjoy the hobby and they can't necessarily afford to. I get that. I genuinely understand. I just don't like taking something that someone else is and selling it. So I guess if you printed it yourself and kept it for yourself, I'd be more okay with that. If you were, if you were struggling financially to be able to keep up, I think if you were recasting and selling, I'd have a problem with it. You will need to wear a mask tomorrow. Varrock will still be infectious. I could blame it on COVID. I could blame it on COVID as well, right? Oh, I'm not wearing this mask because of COVID. It's not because you've got face herpes. Oops, I thought this was that Chapter Master Varrock's OnlyFans channel. It kind of is. It's basically what we are. Crackle paint some grass good enough. But it is good enough. You're 100% right? That is good enough. That is okay. But it's just, you can do more. There's nothing wrong with, so we were looking earlier at the Corn Demons that they've had painted, right? The base he's done is really basic sand, dry brushing, some tufts of grass, a couple of stones. It's nothing fancy because I didn't want him to go to town on it because I wanted it back in 2 weeks. But that's all you need, right? That's all you need. So Friday is really good for me too. Well, if it's good for David McGovern, it's good for all of us. I'll help both of your streams. Thank you so much, as you legend. Ginger Steve, I'll send you a DM of what Jay did in my last lesson, which is what my army will be based on. Love to hear your thoughts. I'll send you mine, but I've not got a photo. Yeah, cool, go for it. Friday night, PS4, Jägermeister and Liam. That sounds like a fucking dream. I'm going to go soon, by the way, so if you really want something talked about, then get it in here quickly. Because I've got to get up early. No, I'm going to get up early tomorrow, actually. I've got to be at Steve's till 10:30, but... the Broken Midnight campaign on DZ is awesome. Been looking for a Friday stream for painting entertainment. This has been first class. Thank you. Thank you so much, Highland Farron. What a legend. Thank you so much for the kind words. DZTV is amazing. Why are there people out there who aren't members yet? It blows my mind. I'm so proud of DZTV. Next step is DZTV membership, even though you butchered my name. Set in Discord, send it to me phonetically and I'll nail it, right? And I'll practice it just for you. I am Alpharis's kidney. I joined DZTV for the Play on Tabletop campaign, but I'll be staying because everything else is great also. The Play on Tabletop campaign is my favourite thing they've ever made as well, right? I have to say that because it's in DZTV, but genuinely, it's my favourite thing they've ever made. And where I might be, do I say this to the 94 people currently watching? Do I say what I'm about to say? Yeah, okay, we'll fucking say it anyway, because you lot have been incredible tonight, and we're nearly at 20 members. We're 2 people off of 20 members. We are about to have a conversation with Play on Tabletop about making them a permanent function of deploymentzone.tv. That's all we know. Could go further, could be better. It might not be a successful conversation. We want them, they want it. That's incredible. So, my work is almost over for the day. I just want to die. What do you do, Big Red Bear? Tell us what you do. People often carried away with basing, takes away from the model. It can do. Be here next Friday. I guess I better do it then. Talk about the Eternal Slaughter. What is their lore? I haven't got time for that. Why did you choose Skulltaker and Scarbrand? Because the models are fucking cool, basically. Will the match tomorrow be available on YouTube after the live stream? Yes. Yes, I'm not going to do what poor old Mikey did last night and do a full stream and then not keep it on there. And a massive $50 super chat from Mr. Kerry K. What a fucking hero. Glad your channel is growing so much today. Congratulations and God bless. God bless you too. Thank you so much. What an absolute fucking legend. Wow. Fucking legend. Thank you so much. Paul Fisher decided to do painting tonight for the first time in ages and you go live. Zinch wanted it. It did. Zinch also wants you to be a member, Paul. Just saying. Do it, Emperor Palpatine. That's JT's a fantastic human being. JT's got one of the best voices from 40k, right? That voice, it's just amazing. Business development manager, also JT's great for Play on Tabletop, right? He's a first-class human being. I've not seen him in years, but what a great guy. And he shaved recently for charity as well. They made a fortune for charity. I don't know what it was, but they made a fortune for charity. Absolute heroes. Will you catch something from Valrak? Not sure what. COVID herpes. Yeah, I'm taking her out for dinner later though, so at least I'm going to buy him dinner after I fucked him. Right? Anyway, on that note, I'm giving you some secret news. You guys have been amazing. Amazing. We almost hit 20 members in one night. 2 away. We almost hit 20 members in one night, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Dear God, he shaved. Thanks. Interesting, poor guy. So that's. I think he kept his. It was for charity though, so like you can give him off, right? Give him off. You can let him off. You can give it to him. You can let him off. That's what I meant. Too many desperados in one night. I think Friday night streams have to be beer streams as well, right? It's got to be. If you have joined tonight, if you've joined the channel tonight, don't forget to go and find the community section on YouTube on the page, on my channel. Find the post about Discord, hit the link and come and join us in Discord. As I said, it's not as busy as the DZTV one. There's not as much going on because it's quite new and it's quite fresh. I just had to give you guys something. I'm blown away by it. And for the first 2 levels of membership, all you kind of get is Discord server. But, you know, I'm just doing what I can at the moment. And hopefully if I get full time, I can give you guys some more. So at the moment, the biggest subscription level gets you a private stream. Like OnlyFans, but more nakedness. No, I'm joking. But I don't expect anyone to jump in at that level, which is why I was comfortable promising it. Our Grimnell would have been 19, but I'm flat break. Dude, honestly, I've said this 100 times before, right? I'm blown away by the fact we've got 18 members tonight. It's amazing, but I'm just chuffed that 80 to 100 people want to sit and chat to me for a night. Like, that's enough. So thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out in the chat. You're all legends. Thank you so much. The Pineapple Revolution will not continue tomorrow, Offspring, but thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget the game tomorrow, 1 o'clock UK time. It'll be amazing. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. You're all heroes. You're amazing. I love you all. Thank you. And don't forget, tomorrow, 1 o'clock, you will see Chapter Master Valrak on stream with his pants around his ankles. And on that note, I'll see you all very soon. I told you all my order was broken. Stop criticising it, right? Now just go to bed, you lot. Go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow.